And welcome back, everyone. Quick, someone say something.
Hello.
Yes, yep,
Hello.
thank it's still working.
Greetings.
Thank
Yep,
God.
here we
Yes. Welcome back to the Eye of Observation. We are the Brothers of Fate. I'm your dear Mark, and today I'm with some of my players. I have 3 Martins, a Luke, and a Joey. Say hi, everyone.
So 3 kobolds.
Hi.
We can make one whole human. Yay.
Yeah, we could.
Currently, you're 50% of the screen, Martin. Congrats. Well, for the time being, since Cisco will be joining sometime soon. He's, by the way, playing Kai, he's not playing Henry or Sol. I just forgot to change the names. Might change it later. Before we carry on with our game, might as well drop you guys in this one as well for fun being. There we go. Here you have the announcements. Let me make sure everything's there on screen. Yeah, if you want to follow us or anything, well, here's all the information that you want. So feel free to pause and check it out yourself. With that, yeah, thanks for the special effects. That makes it way cooler. With the announcements out of the way, we will go to our point of inspiration. So yeah, from now on, every week you guys will be guessing the plot of famous or popular Dutch television series. This is Dutch. Wait, you've seen this?
Oh. Well,
yeah,
we have this in the UK.
Really?
I've never
the House
seen
of
this
Anubis.
Okay, so yeah, 2 of you have a very good advantage.
I didn't watch it because
I am
For
I've
fun
never seen
being
this in my life.
Yeah, you guess first, Joey, because this will be the most out there. It's good luck guessing.
Okay, if I had to take a guess, it's about these teenagers that are either getting out of like school or something, or they all know each other because they live near each other, and they're all visiting like the haunted, spooky part of their neighborhood, and it's them getting into hijinks thinking that there's supernatural stuff when there really isn't. Like, it's just them doing dumb stuff, like, I don't know, like there's a sheets, and then it's like Scooby-Doo, but there's no villain, there's no guy, like it's just them freaking
that sounds like a
themselves
really
out.
boring show. Actually, I think
well, Luke, what is your take on this then? I want to hear it.
Okay, so from what I remember of the English version, I think it's about like kids, like teenagers at a boarding school, and the boarding school's fucking weird and mysterious. That's all I know. I watched like maybe 5 minutes of an episode.
You know what?
Once.
That makes a lot more sense.
With some like Egyptian influences from.
Can I just ask? Is this blonde okay?
No.
Like her neck looks like it's like she looks as if she's been murdered.
No, that's not that. She's I don't know how she's doing it. Maybe it's
her
Photoshop.
cervical vertebrae are just screwed. Okay,
but
yeah,
things
Martin,
don't exist.
Your take?
Yeah, boarding school. It was something like it was another boarding school before, but they get some amulet from someone, and it opens a magic room, and they have adventures.
Sure.
I remember something about that. Yeah.
Now I'm really curious how Cisco and Andy would have answered this question. Andy, if you're watching, I'm curious what you would have thought of this show.
Yeah, Andy, pause the video right now. Let us know in the comments. If you want to know how to, here's how. Here you can find out where you can post a comment. Thank you, Andy. Okay, back to the House of Anubis. I'm gonna give this point away to Joey.
Really?
Yeah, because you actually didn't see it. So
Yeah,
like for you, it's the most impressive how you are. Probably 80% correct.
Pieces, yeah.
Okay, wait. Okay, so wow, I've never been that close in any of these. Actually,
House of Anubis is a mystery television series developed for Nickelodeon based on the Dutch-Belgian television series of a similar name.
Yeah, it's literally okay. So the plot is you see this girl in the middle.
I guess.
She goes to she doesn't have her parents anymore. So you even someone got the orphan part right. I don't know who started it, but she basically goes to het Huis Anubis, which means the house Anubis. It's literally just a house that's named Anubis, and it's kind of mysterious, kind of looking place. Wait, he's not even on the screen. Give me a moment. I have to find Victor.
I assume that's that little castle thing in the background here. That's what I assumed.
Yes, that
was.
is the House Anubis. That's
Yeah.
give me one moment because this is very important to the plot. This guy, he's yep, sorry, give me one moment. Sorry stream, this looks terrible.
So what I'm wondering is it like Scooby-Doo in that there is an actual fucking villain and it's like
Kind of.
well,
Here you have him. Here you have kind of the
Hey.
villain of the story. This is Victor. He's the owner of the house, basically. He's very strict. Like, he has all these mysterious rules that don't really make sense. But the girl here in the middle will find out why, because she will go to I don't remember why, but she meets an old lady and she's like,
Yeah.
"Oh, there's a treasure in this house, and you are destined to find it." You know, and she does with the rest of the gang that you see on screen, like the blonde. She's playing the dumb blonde. Here you have the prankster, in the bottom left. He's the smart dude, and
The middle-aged man pretending to be a teenager.
I know.
Yes.
That was so rampant of
yeah, he's the the rich douchey kid.
No,
yeah.
that's not a thing about American acting tropes. I think that's just his character.
No, like that's the thing about I mean, I don't know if it's like that for you guys. I guess it is since this guy's here, whereas it's
No,
just
all
another-
of our actors look like children. Legitimately.
That's just
So do a lot of
genetic, man.
Um,
But yeah, they basically, there's this treasure. This old guy, he has this fake bird, one of those dead birds that has been set up. He constantly talks to it. Turns out that's the treasure. It's fucking stupid, but it's a 10 out of 10 stupid show. I love it. I watched it all when I was a kid. It was very, very stupid. Now I watch it back. So yeah, congrats Joey to somehow getting this somewhat right.
I'm actually legitimately surprised. I was just thinking that it was just like the Scooby-Doo, but not Scooby-Doo. But then,
Yeah, no, they
Yeah.
have to go do
It's a little
actually
bit,
puzzles
yeah.
and such. It's
yeah,
it's kind of Egyptian themed here and there, but not really. Oh yeah, they also find the Holy Grail. It's hilarious, but yeah,
Yeah, because that's
yeah, that was season
Very
1, I
connected.
believe.
it's
Season
definitely
what?
Dutch.
there's
What's the Holy Grail?
There's multiple seasons.
Yeah, there are multiple seasons. Like half of the cast also got replaced. Like for example, this girl in the back. Can't remember her. Like I believe she's the twin of someone else or something. I can't remember what she's doing. He gets replaced
became
by
both
also
of the
another dude.
twins.
No, wait, this guy at the bottom. I remember this. He got cursed into becoming a black person. I remember that. I'm not
Oh
kidding.
wow!
Yeah, it's very weird. I remember that part of it was a terrible show. Either way, with that out of the way, let's go back into the Eye of Observation.
Here we go.
Unless you guys want to go into more depth, I remember quite a bit, but I doubt it.
Oh my god.
It's
It was a
good.
weird,
one of
it was a
these-
weird show.
I wonder how hard it would be for me to try to stream one of these, but I don't know if it's because if I'm in America, if I would even be able to find any of these shows.
Like, it's Nickelodeon, so it's probably very hard.
probably, yeah.
Like, you need to,
It's
like,
probably somewhere.
it's probably somewhere out there. I will try my best for you to find it and send you a copy if I ever. I now kind of want to watch it back, but either way, let's jump back into the Eye of Observation. So, let's continue the story, eh? The Crows decided to take a job for Mr. Gold that helped him acquire some explosives. They met a mysterious gnome in Opportunity who made a deal with them. If they blew up some ships, then the deal with Mr. Gold for his explosions would carry on. And that's where we left off. You guys are now on, we're a bit on one of the islands that are kind of on Opportunity. To remember the scene, you guys arrived, mind controlled at least half, I believe there are only 5 cards I said left that are not mind controlled right now by you guys, to blow up all the ships.
Yep.
Kai literally body slammed 3 of them already. To set the scene a bit, you see like a shit ton of, of those sailors that are sailing the ships. They're all just literally screaming for help and such. 2 other ships are now currently on fire because, they kind of got a hole through a chain lightning. And I believe that's kind of where we left off the scene. So, yeah, what do you guys want to carry on to continue doing now? Like the 5 guards that are not mind controlled, they are kind of, going with the flow with the rest of the guards. Like, okay, sure, we have to burn it down. This is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
The rest
So,
of the sailors from the ships, they are panicking right now and probably fleeing, kind of like trying to flee for their lives because they have no idea what the fuck's going on.
So, can we see any more of the ships other than the 5 we've managed? Let's say.
They are all of the ships currently that they are currently, at the docks basically of the cave that you're in. They're all just, being loaded up, but you see like the sailors and such, they're all kind of trying to flee, getting out of the way of the guards because they think they want to murder them. Like what you guys are kind of doing.
So I think Henry's gonna go up to like a decent chunk of them that are like sort of, if there are some in a line that are like next to each other that we haven't touched yet, he's gonna take out the Jakarian orb, place his fingers and press down into it and pull them back, and throw an ice walls that sort of goes through the ships, because like they're on the sea, so I'm guessing like the ice, like
can you display wall of ice for a moment?
Wall of ice. So it's like 120 feet, and it can be 10.
Made up of 10-foot square panels. So
yeah, so I think like.
Okay.
Maybe I'm gonna try and make them go through the ships or something.
I get it. Make me a fate roll to determine if that's how it works or not.
Oh my god, I just realized what you're doing.
Yeah, I'm gonna make like a wall through.
You're recreating the Titanic.
Sure.
That's what happens.
That is actually kind of what's happening, actually.
Hi.
Okay,
that's the highest that can be.
High. We count this as natural 20s, right, for the list?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, fuck yeah, we should probably
Why not?
track that.
Yeah, sure, with that's how it works then. The ice will go through the ship, so you can, do a Titanic. Let's say with, like, the size of this cave, it's 100 feet total that you can do, right?
Yeah.
100 feet.
100 feet. Yeah, with that, I would say it's fair that you can take out at least, with the net 20, why not 3 of the ships?
Okay, so that's...
Like, they're not gonna sink or, get destroyed immediately, but there's a gigantic wall of ice in between of them right now, so yeah, they are not going anywhere and slowly sinking.
2 damaged. And we need to do 12 in total.
Yeah, so, with Will, the only other thing I could think of that could be nearly useful in this situation is to summon my construct. So I'm gonna cast a summon construct at 4th level. And the version of him that I'm gonna summon, honestly, I think I know it's a metal creature, but maybe the heated body might be the best one for this, actually. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna do the heated body one. The metal one. I think that's the Eye of Anubis, the biblical eye one.
Oh, this is becoming very meta.
And I am just gonna order him to keep going around to any ships that are. I mean, he can't light anything on fire. Actually, wait. It hits the spirit with a melee attack, or starts its turn. Okay, so. Okay, I'm just gonna have him just start smashing the ship. And he said, if anybody walks up to you and tries to grab you and hit you, just light them on fire, and then they'll light the ship on fire in the panic and chaos.
I will burn them for you, my father.
Yeah. And then you just mainly focus on the ship, so we're not here for the people. Go.
Yeah. It's the range of 90 feet, so I will say like the most nearby ship to you. He will just start smashing in onto that one.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm not.
Sure.
I'm not expecting him to fucking take down 2 or 3 ships at once. Besides that, Martin, you got anything at the moment? Because that's.
I'll get a dragon.
Did you what?
That's always fun.
Yeah.
You'll just get a dragon. You heard him.
You.
It will be a fire one, I guess. Red
How
one.
long have you been able to do that?
I mean,
Ages.
Well,
He's done it before.
I've done it
Really?
before. Yeah.
Yes.
When?
Well,
1 second. I'll
times
check.
Now I'm
when we
confused.
were in the tombs, maybe.
Oh my god.
I remember because I drew a map.
Yeah. Anyway, and he would just go around attacking and. He can attack 3
Actually-
times.
Oh yeah, I thought breath attack, but yeah, ships don't make dexterity saving throws. I think. Do ships have a
I mean,
dex save? Do they have a stat block? You sent me a stat block last week, right?
Was there?
I
they
think
have a
Andy
stat
did send
block?
you a stat block.
Fuck.
Hold on.
I can check that right now.
Maybe
Let's see.
ship.
Bestiary ship.
Sailing ship vehicles. They do have a stat. They do, and they have a dexterity of 7.
So -2, -1.
Yeah, they have a -2, and they have a -2 to. What the fuck?
But they can dodge a fireball.
They
That's
can-
kind of cool.
in theory, they could. Well,
Okay,
at least one on D&D Beyond. It says sailing ship. I'm not sure how you would edit the stats
So,
up. But,
Joey,
yeah.
session 67
67.
or 68
Okay, so
is when Kai first used the spell, I believe.
all right, that's good to know. Currently on episode, fuck, I could check.
It's like 50 odd sessions ago, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a bit of a wild ride. Look, I still remember back when Mo was here playing the game. Okay,
The good old days. Yep.
We're not ancient.
I know. So with that in mind, I mean, besides, okay, so Kai, your dragon spirit, and my son are just straight up causing destruction.
What is the range as
Um,
well from the dragon? Oh, it's only 60, but yeah, for the same. Yeah, they probably will be waiting on the same ship.
Martin, do you want to do the flame breath effect just for funsies?
Sure.
Sure, then I will roll a dex save for this ship.
Yeah, I haven't seen anything else. Yay!
Yeah, that's a 2 for me, so yeah, that's never going
So
to.
it's straight up 0 then.
Yeah,
Or wait,
imagine it dodging. Imagine missing a firebolt to a ship.
But it only does like 2 damage from 2d6.
Yeah, we can do that now. Wait. Breath attack. Yep.
Hopefully,
Oh, wow,
it doesn't
yeah,
work.
only 2 damage.
Yeah, well, it's.
He does have attack, so he will be waiting as well 3 times.
And it's just gonna be, yeah, just my construct just slamming his body repeatedly.
Yeah, right now it's not damaging the ship too much, we will say that, but it's
That's fair.
starting to get work on. But you do see also the sailors from that ship are now currently like, yo, what the fuck's going on now? There's a dragon as well. Most of them are jumping like kind of into the water, literally all fleeing their ships at the moment. So right now, like,
Henry-
the ships are all kind of completely empty, so you don't really make any casualties. But you do see like the 3 ships from guys levitate. Like some of those guards can swim or sailors, but some of them seem to be drowning. So it's up to you if you guys want to save them or not. Not really.
That is a hard one because on one hand, I don't really have anything else besides just a wall of force they could maybe climb onto. On the other hand,
I think Soul will fly over to sort of like grab them and pick them up and drop them on the sea, because he can do that. And he'll say, we just need to destroy your ships. Sorry about that. We'll try to keep you alive." And he'll just kind of swoop down and grab as many as he can.
Sure. Just to make it easy, they will all chain link arms together, and he will save them all at once, just to
make our lives easier.
Yeah. So you don't have to worry about counting any of the people.
Sorry, but we're only here to destroy your livelihood. And he flies away. I think that's the heroic thing to do, right?
Kind
I mean,
of,
it is
yeah.
actually,
Yeah, well.
Yeah.
I mean,
You guys could have just been like, let's kill them as well, just to make sure, but no, yeah.
it's not really necessary for us to be like, fuck it, let's
They're
just
not
kill them.
barbaric.
Well, previous
A
sessions
bit
might...
barbaric.
No.
We are a bit barbaric. I will admit that. That is fair.
From time to time.
But-
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Yes.
But not
Anyway.
today.
No, not today.
So I mean,
Henry
unless
casts
anybody
another
is...
wall of ice.
Sure. What is the range of wall of ice?
It's 120 feet.
Two Titanics in one day.
So he'll move over and try and do it to more ships.
Does it mean that you have to cast everything within 120 feet, or can you start at 120 feet and then send it away 100 feet?
So as a range, so I assume I can cast it at 120 feet.
Yeah, let's assume like you're standing at one point and then 120 feet away you summon the first block of the wall of
You
ice.
create a wall of ice within range. So
So I
it's
think the whole thing has to be within 120.
Yeah,
yeah,
okay.
so it's a 100-foot thing within 120 feet of me. So I think, like, just because I've cast it at 20 feet doesn't mean that there's going to be... Well, if I cast it at 100 feet doesn't mean that it's going to be 80 feet towards me. Or some shit like that. I think... Yeah. So, the furthest it can reach is 220 feet. If I cast it at 120 feet away from me.
Yeah, like that,
Right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, so you have to... In that case, I would say you have to move a bit closer to more ships if you want to do another 3 ships.
Okay.
Just saying.
Henry will do that.
Sure.
And if we're using the rule that, like, spells from items don't cast as me casting a spell, like we do in the Tuesday game, then Henry can move 30 feet and then 60 feet with Misty Step to be then 60 feet closer.
I will take it for the current turn. As you do that, you
Yeah.
will have to kind of like leave the ship that you're on right now with the rest. Go a bit through the docks, and well, there are still guards still moving around. One of the guards will walk up to you from that is not mind controlled at the moment. And he will, will try to now. Oh, whoa, where are you going? Go back.
There's anarchy, can't you see?
Yeah, we are
Look.
just.
Everything's a mess.
Yeah, we are currently busy in operating, so you have to stay out of it.
Couldn't you go help those people? Think, man.
My commander-in-chief told me to burn down the ships. We are not sure what to do with the remaining sailors afterwards.
Oh, right. We'll just leave them. But go to those ships.
I'll
help.
Great, then show me. Okay.
I'll get a start.
Okay.
And he will ice wall. Sorry, I thought they were against me. Sorry.
You know, like the guards, like there are only like 5 regular guards amongst, I believe, 24 at the moment.
Yeah.
That you have mind control that are kind of all like burn the ships. So he's,
Yeah.
he's not gonna be rebellious or anything, or make good life decisions at the moment. So sure, he will let you through. No persuasion
then
check needed. Good enough for me.
Yeah, he'll just ice wall again.
We get
Oh fuck! I didn't mean to roll that, but that works.
roll what?
Roll the damage for the spell. I didn't mean to do that.
Oh, it's okay. Jesus. What is the HP on the ships, Joey?
I don't know.
Let's see. HP.
I'm kind of
right.
curious.
Oh, it doesn't give. Okay, wait. So control. It has separate HP for separate parts of the ship. So the ballista has 50, for example. The mangonel, I'm actually not sure what that is. That has 100. Sails have 100, and the helm has 50. It gives it in parts, which is weird. Oh wait, no, here it is. The hull. 300 is the hull of the ship.
Jesus. Well, it's gonna take extra damage each turn, but for now, for lore reasons, we will just ignore that HP bar. Another wall would literally emerge through a ship. So that's another -3. That leaves us to. Oh, come on, math is hard.
So we've got 2 damaged, 1 fine, 9 destroyed.
Yeah, so
Right,
it's only 3 left at the moment. Yeah.
Yeah.
2 of which
2
are
of them.
badly hurt. One of them is being attacked by a dragon and a sun Anubis creature. And then it's the
Yep.
ship that you guys are on, so... but at the moment, yeah, there's no resistance to trying to stop you at all, so do as you must.
I mean, if that's the case, then I'm just gonna go up to one that has my boy, and I'm gonna do I'm gonna try to move around the ship. Is there a sort of area where actually could I do, because you said they're parked on the docks. So in theory, if I'm able to get inside a ship and go to a certain section and blow a hole through that section, that'll let enough water in theory, to kind of throw off the ship. Could I?
It does, unless
check?
it gets stopped, but yeah, at the moment you see
Sure.
so many guards that are, commanded to burn down the ship, so it's probably going to...
So could I try to figure out, if I were to go to the ship that's intact physically myself, could I find the spot that I need to do a thunder wave in to blow a hole in the ship to let in the most water?
Make an... just straight up intelligence check. Let's see if...
Sure. Okay.
Will knows how ships works. No, make it with advantage because you had the ship yourself. Why not?
Actually, yeah, that is true.
You know your
So,
weak points of ships, maybe, yeah.
That's gonna be a 16. I'm just gonna keep the 16. I'm just
16, yeah, you don't know where the critical hit spot is, but you do know, yeah, if I blow out like this part of the ship, it will probably do the trick eventually if it starts breaking down here.
Well, all right then. Time to dig in the old noggin here, and all right, you keep going, William. I'll be right back, and I'm going to the ship. I'm just gonna go below deck. All right, I know it's somewhere below. Time to do this the hard way. Hiya! And then I will just do a first level thunder wave on spots, and I mean, I'm not sure if it's gonna be like, hey, you need to do it like 5 or 10 times, or if I just do it each time.
Roll me the damage.
Yeah, so for a first level thunder wave, let's see what I got. That is not a lot of damage. That's 3 damage.
We're running really low.
Yeah, no, you're gonna have to do this a
that
couple of times, man.
No,
This...
that's fine. I'm just gonna escalate this to a second level real quick, just to see if maybe that'll get the ball rolling even further. That's a bit better. That's a 6. And then I'm gonna escalate it to a third level because why not?
Please be 9. Please be 9. Please be 9 damage. Oh, that's
that
10
would
too
be
much.
great. Well,
There is a 9 on it.
Yeah, it
there is a
counts.
9 on it.
If I hover my mouse a little bit over it like this, it's... yeah.
It's a 9.
Yeah.
And yeah, so that's what Will's gonna be doing. So I'm just gonna do maybe 2 more first level thunder waves real quick. And then we'll see where we're at. That's a 12. And then the last one for first level for now. That one's the 9. There it
Yay,
is.
there we have him. Nice.
We can Photoshop it so it looks cooler.
Sure, yeah. I will cut it out of the video and then,
You'll just clip it out.
yeah, no worries.
I mean, am I at least making some progress in terms
Yeah,
of
you do
basic
notice like
training
there's
goals?
cracks starting to show and some water starting to pour in. You're like, yep, if this doesn't get fixed, the ship will sink eventually. So it's no. You're literally doing a reverse Titanic, I guess.
I'm gonna do one more second level for good measure, and then I'm just gonna keep watching in case anyone tries to fix this. So. Oh wait, that's actually kind of decent. 15.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Like the rest of you guys on the
Malcolm-
ships feel like constantly the ship is now starting to move a little bit. So.
Malcolm will get to the nearest boat that looks like it's somewhat damaged and just like use his Tinkerbots to light a torch and then kind of throw it on.
Sure.
Or he'll potentially like maybe just make a Molotov.
If you have access to Will's inventory, then you can definitely
think
make a
so.
mod.
I mean, you want? I could lend you some bottles. Like I could lend you some of my alcohol. Let's see here. What have I got?
Nah, I'll just light a torch and then throw it onto one of
Actually-
the ships.
It's been a bit since I've made a shopping trip. I do need to buy more booze at some point. Because
Note to self later.
I got 4 from the. I got 4 full bottles from the Crow's Nest. You know that ale that's there. And then let's see. I got 2 bottles of scotch, 3 bottles of tequila, and let's see here, and a full bottle of wine. And do I have any in this one? Nope. So I'm actually very low on the alcohol reserves actually at the moment.
Right, well, we can deal with that later.
Yep.
For now, you're burning down ships, man. Focus on the mission.
Yeah.
I know.
And
Yeah, you will probably
Yeah.
then, Malcolm, joining the guards. They are also probably carrying torches, throwing it on the ships, trying to. Let's say with your help and with the Dragoneft and the son of Will, another ship will go
Summon the
beyond
fire.
the point of saving. So yeah, there's
Yeah.
now then only one ship that was hit by a chain lightning that's left over to burn down.
so we'll just firebolt it, trying to help.
Typical. Yep.
Fuck.
Thanks, Sol.
Shit. Shit.
Plonks, and like literally, you don't think it's possible
The
to
dragon
miss a
looks
ship.
back at you like.
I think it literally goes straight into the sea. That
Straight
firebolt.
into the
Straight into
sea,
the
hits a
water.
group of
Yep.
salmon or something. Yeah, it's
Oh no.
terrible.
Oh no. So it's just here.
They were hiding in this cave away from you guys, and somehow you managed to find him. Yeah.
God. The house always wins.
What?
It's a Fallout. It's a Fallout New Vegas reference.
Anyway, fuck.
It's
yeah.
fine. You will notice that all of the other guards that are currently still controlled will go to the last ship with the shittle of torture. You could say confidently that they are gonna handle all of the rest. Like you see, all of the ships are literally destroyed. Most of the sailors are really confused and scared for their lives. Try to seek shelter on the kind of shore or on the rocks.
Oh, and I walk up back to the group. All right. That I guess that's that then.
You should think about your choices and become fishermen.
Exactly. Tell him, Kai.
Well, I mean, well, if I do say so myself, Mr. Kai, without a boat, they won't be doing much fishing. En masse, at least.
I mean, look, Dr. Jones, I know you're disappointed you didn't get your share of salmon today, but on the bright side, there was lots of seamen that was out in that sea.
That's not better, Mr. Albatross.
That is true.
Oh, I got some salmon for you.
Oh, yeah, thank you, so.
Very good, Sol. Very good. Should we, as Malcolm would say, fuck off?
I think that would be a
But
good
do we
idea.
leave any kind of like proof that we did the job?
I mean, okay, let's see here.
Because we can just go back and say we did it, and then the guy's going to say, "Okay, I believe you."
I will. I have that. I have that ready.
Thing? Yeah. Okay.
Yes,
But just in case, hold on. And let's go to the tower first. Hold on. Let's just do this. And Will's gonna go to the tower unless any guards stop him. And I'm hoping that Will's gonna look for a journal or a log of the ships, like records and where they were going. You know. I mean, unless they were on the ships, which that might also be the case. But I'm just checking the tower. There's paperwork.
Not really, because this is kind of an illegal operation going on. Usually leaving a paper trail.
Maybe we can take
isn't-
one of the sailors and he can let's tell
I
them what happened.
mean,
Yeah.
you see,
Yes,
the thing is,
you agree with us.
We can't really do that because my thing, I would need their permission to teleport them out, and unless they
You think they want to stay here? They have no food. They have to literally fish or they will starve. I don't know if there is water here, even.
I mean, there's lots of water over there.
Yeah, you can't drink that water. You have to.
Oh,
you know.
I got some of the fish for them. It was completely intentional.
That's also a fair point. Thank you, Soul. So,
Yes.
let's see
I've given them a
here.
head start.
Malcolm, any thoughts? Are we abducting someone? Are we just taking off? Or are we just relying on Dr. Jones's memory thing to make sure he knows that we
I
did
think
it?
Jones's memory thing can probably do the trick.
All right, then in that case, everybody gather around. We're leaving. We're going to the liquor store or any store really. Okay. Hippity hoppity, wishity foppity. I wish I could be in a dobbity. And as I cast the Helm of Teleportation, I'm gonna use a charge, and with that, I am gonna go to occultation, or not occultation. Sorry, opportunity, because that's
Yeah.
where we were. That's where we were supposed to go.
Yeah, you got a
So-
rock from a site anyway close to the
Yes.
place
Yes, I
where the gala was, so it's good.
Continue flying for an hour and freaking people out. That's just that's the
Yeah.
instructions that they gave him. Like, just freak people out. Don't kill them. Just freak them out.
And that, let me see, that mass suggestion, because when I used it, it's basically, I think, for let me see if I can find it. The very first version I think I used was the 6th level version, and that one, the duration is 24 hours. The 7th level, which is what I used the second time, that one, or no, it was either the 7th or 8th level that I used. One of those two versions, either way. It's either 10 days
yeah, it
or 30
doesn't
days.
matter because they will
But I think
stop
they already
being commanded.
finished.
Like
When
after
they
they are
already-
finished, yeah.
yeah.
So
When the ships are destroyed. So, but that being said, that is no longer a problem. We are teleported, and we go to the alleyway area, and I'm like, oh, that actually worked out pretty well.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
there's
says if the subject finishes what it's asked to do,
hmm
but like, what if it sees another boat like while it's doing their
No,
job?
because
and
he,
then,
he
like,
specifically
goes to
told
sea?
that those boats, it's not going to be like arsonists for the next 10 days.
yeah, wait.
please,
Maybe
Mark,
they thought
please.
those types of boats, so now they will go travel
Mark,
around
yeah,
the
like-
world
Like,
destroying
what
these
if they
kind of
see?
ships.
What if they see
Please
another
keep
boat
that-
and it's like, do they? Can we roll for that?
Sure,
Please keep
make a fate
Edit
roll.
hard. I'm fucking
Joey, make a fate roll. Because
Alright.
what if they see a boat, decide to swim for it, and then start attacking it for the
Yeah,
next
Okay.
10 days?
I
this
am
is
gonna
important to the
say-
plot.
I'm gonna say high, okay, because I always roll high. But fuck, I really want that to be a thing. I'm perfectly okay with that being my fuck up. That is a low. It's not gonna be
Aw,
a thing.
They
Damn
don't.
it.
Yeah, they will
well.
stop after. Oh, that
That,
sucks.
that would be fucking hilarious.
That
though,
would
if
have
for a
been
month
funny.
Straight,
Yeah.
For a month straight, they're just going around burning down random.
You guys just made a group of pirates. Good job.
Let's
Oh
go.
god, that don't feel good.
Well, we didn't apparently because I failed the fate roll.
That's
Yeah.
actually a good plot for like a pirate quest or something, like a group of pirates
Honestly,
got
that
mind
does-
controlled to.
That does feel like something you'd hear in like a Skyrim game, to be honest.
Yeah,
That almost feels like the plot of one of the Pirates of the Caribbean movies, actually.
probably
Yeah, you're
is.
Shanghai.
Kind of.
Shanghai
Because, like,
doing
It's
stuff.
not mind control, but it's cursed. You know, the Black Pearl,
Mm.
technically. You know, but anyway, so we're back in Opportunity. We're gonna make our way to the establishment where we met our employer, and I'm gonna be like, yes, hello there. I would like to speak to, and I'm going back up in the.
Sir Micheloni!
Yeah,
Sir
do you go-
Micheloni, thank you,
Do you
Cat.
go back into the front door, back door? Which one?
Back door.
I
Back
think-
door, because
well, yeah.
that was the established way that we said that we were doing this.
Sure. You do see the same two goons that
Right.
you've met before.
I'll be like, hello. I don't know if you remember us. We're here to see Mr. Sir Micheloni. We just got done with his request.
like the two of them kind of look at each other like, the fuck?
Yeah,
Like, how the fuck did you do that? Like, you were gone for like an hour, you know, so it's
Yeah.
kind
Would
of...
would you like to see?
funny, and then Will will be like, "Yeah, go in that direction," pointing towards where the eyes at. Go in that direction.
Did you see some explosions in the, like, in...
You guys were
tell me
quite
you
a
see it in
bit
the
away,
distance.
let's say like
Oh
that. right?
no,
So-
that would have been amazing.
Henry just kind of pulls out of his head the memory and gives it to them.
Like they
Oh,
you shout them
be
both of
careful
them and they're
how many
like,
times that you could do that?
It's a
It's
country.
cantrip.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Is,
good.
oh,
it's a cantrip
okay,
that you
then
kind
never
of
mind,
bullshit into that way, like it's good enough.
Yeah.
All right, never mind. All right, go
Not
ahead.
really
Yeah,
how it
go,
works,
go
but
ahead.
it's how it works.
Yeah. It's,
All right.
otherwise, it's pretty useless.
Like otherwise,
I
like can you
assume-
display the thingy? Can you do that?
Okay.
Yeah, can you?
Because
So,
in order to read those, you have to actually cast the spell yourself. So whoever
putting
you
a
give
thing
the
into your head, you
strand
pull
to.
a memory or an idea and transform it into a string, a tangible
Oh.
string of glowing energy called a thought strand.
Yeah, the thoughts. So the thing from Harry Potter, what Dumbledore does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then to read it, you need to cast the spell again.
Oh yeah.
So it's kind of it's weird.
I agree.
So
that is.
It's,
that
it's
is-
maybe between wizards
We've
it
been
works, but
using this so fucked anyway for months. I don't think it matters
yeah,
anymore,
it's
right?
Yeah.
cooler
we
this
really
way.
Say that.
Yeah.
Just it saves
So-
exposition.
So okay, so yeah, I assume they're watching the thing, and Will's like, yeah, we did that. You know, we're really good at what we do. This is why people pay dollar to see us. Okay, not top dollar. That we're working on that. But the point is that we do work, as you can see.
One of them mumbles, "What the fuck's a dollar?" before they send you like,
It's also
"Okay,
a
come with us,
good
come with
reason as
us."
to why we should be.
Is that why we're so poor? Because we're asking for dollars and that's not a thing.
Could be. The exchange rate's shit.
I mean, I'm just saying. There was a book I read where they kept calling coins like pennies, and they had these ones which they called dollars, which nobody fucking used.
But
It
was
a
that
weird
in
book.
section of fiction, or was it in the
It's a guy. We educated scholars don't focus on what we read. We just read.
Mm-hmm.
That is.
It's all
deeply
knowledge,
untrue,
I
Mr.
guess.
Albatross.
Yes.
Who has the doctorate here?
I do.
So do I.
A past life
Yeah.
doctorate, but sure. Anyway, we should
Anyway,
move on to
so,
the boss and
yeah,
allow
I
him
agree.
to.
Sarah
Yep,
Micheloni,
you guys will yeah.
Yes.
This very
And
public conversation. Yep.
Yep.
One of the guards will guard you back to this
Yeah.
time not the kitchen. You guys are actually going into like more of a fancy room. It's empty. It's kind of like one of those hunting cigar rooms, you know, where you see this head of like probably a mystical creature somewhere on the wall, and got pretty pool
Oh, yeah.
table, poker table, you know, that kind of gentleman's lunch room. Where you'll be asked for you'll say, well, take a seat, and not a little bit later, a little gnome will arrive. This time he's kind of like, yeah, he's not really, less pissed off than he was the previous time, but he's kind of like, yeah, like the fuck he is on his face, you know, that literally that expression of what the fuck. So he's,
Yeah. Hi, Sir Micheloni.
you guys really did it.
I mean, yeah, you could look at the memory thing. We can get another one, you know, and you could, you know.
And with that, you'll
Yeah,
just
there you go.
take
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, you know, it wasn't really that hard. I mean, it was a little bit costly. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a bit tired. I would prefer if I could maybe grab a drink before I leave, and by that I mean just raid your wine cabinet. But that's my opinion on the matter.
When asked to get a job done, we do so, and as such, I think you should all be aware that due to the fact of the swiftness at which we include that job, that our needs are vastly greater, and as such, very much should be top priority.
Exactly, as my terrifying friend has just clarified, we're good at what we do.
He will hand out like the strength of memory to one of his people, which looks like, yeah, the mafioso version
don't
of a
believe us,
wizard.
you
Yeah.
And,
He will
hey, if
check
you don't
out like
believe
the
us-
memory strength, like who would you say, like, well, I've been tricked before, so let my mess.
This is fake
for
news.
I mean, if you don't,
Like,
if you don't believe us,
like it could
if
be
you
an
go-
illusion, right? You know, he doesn't know.
I mean, look, if you just go north of the city past the docks, like a good couple hours sailing, you'll see some burning ships in the distance and some panicking sailors. I'm just saying, and maybe some guards that might want to be burning down ships right now, or maybe not.
Like
Anyway,
the wizard mafioso, he kind of confirms like, yeah, this is a real memory strength. This is not
it's not bullshit.
not
It's
some
not fake
illusion. And if we heard back from Marcus yet, he will say it. we got confirmed from Marcus that he indeed saw some magical stuff going around those islands. Well, I didn't know I was dealing with such professionals as you guys. I'm sorry for my attitude earlier.
Finally, some candor, some respect. Now, if I could just get some drinks in my hand, we can have ourselves a great night.
Sure, what you drinking? And he will go to like the table full of drinks. Yeah.
I'll just.
They are all
Just to give
fancy
me
as
two-
fuck, you know. So you're
Yeah,
like,
I know.
this
I
is
want
like
one of each.
Oh, okay. We will take one of each, if you don't mind. Listen, I'm just saying.
he will just kind of like turn around like with the face of like, okay, then pour it yourself, and he will just get the
Alright.
whiskey himself
then-
and so start to sit
yeah,
down on
I'm
the big
just-
chair,
I'm just
which
gonna
is funny
grab the
because he's very
bottle.
small.
I'm just gonna grab the bottle, uncork it, and then just start drinking it out of the bottle. You want some, Kai?
No,
Okay. All right.
I have,
Well,
I'm gonna have to try it
Will's
later.
gonna grab another 2 more and put them in his pack. Right. Anyway, here. I'm just gonna add those 2 bottles of wine.
Sure.
Yeah, I think Henry will say specifically a toast to new business ventures, and he'll pour some of the giant's wine to the gnome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This may have a strange effect on you. This is that of a giant.
I will try it out later. He will just put it on the side right now and just drinks his own drink for the moment.
Well, you're lost, and he'll take a swig of it.
It's very classy. This has that air of elegance about it. This fine distribution. You have impressed me, Sir Micheloni. Thank you.
So, just to clarify, who are you people?
My name is William Alberton, and we are the Blackbirds. We work as a group around here, just doing some odd jobs for
We are
people.
associates of Mr. Gold. He wants
Yes,
some
we are. Yes.
tips, and I think we can tell him that he will receive the explosives.
Exactly. Yes, that is really our main purpose here.
No worries, I will contact him tomorrow morning, and then
All right,
You are
very
ready
good.
to do.
Actually, instead of tomorrow morning, Will take out his sanding stone. Call him right now.
That would be amazing. It means we can leave sooner.
Exactly.
alright, a
But
deal.
don't feel you have to give in to peer pressure, but we did just destroy a lot of stuff for you.
We did light a lot of boats on fire.
You don't
and,
have to give in to peer pressure, though.
And
I
also
say,
possibly
make
murder
you
some
give in
sailors.
to peer pressure.
Then sure,
My-
he's not taking your sending stone, but he takes his own sending stone.
Okay, fine. All right.
You will see that he will be, the hotkey towards Mr. Gold's phone, so it will start ringing. After a few seconds, the phone will go on. And do we have a deal? You'll hear Mr. Gold's voice from the sending stone, and
Hi, Mr. Gold.
yeah, we have a deal. You will hear Mr. say. And with that, Mr. Gold will just hang up, and then he'll put the sending stone back.
All right.
Now happy?
Yes, we are very happy. Thank you, Sir Micheloni. Enjoy the party and all that good jazz. This wine's good, and yeah, I'm done here. Any one of you guys? No?
Yes, I think we're all done here.
All right, we're all done here. Thank you very much, Sir Micheloni. Bye.
Well, actually,
And then-
if you
Yes.
want to stay for a little bit, we could maybe chit-chat a tiny bit.
Do you have more alcohol?
You're literally in a room that's 80% alcohol. You know, they have a
Yeah,
shit
but
on
it's not my alcohol. I can't just take. It's kind of rude.
You already took 2 bottles.
Hey, there's a stealing limit, okay? In class society.
Well, we have respect.
We have hard lines you don't cross.
Like destroying an entire navy operation, fine, but stealing more than a bottle of booze?
That's
Come on, lad.
from another
have
criminal?
morals.
Nah, that's the line, man.
I'll be like, you know what? Yes, let's go see. I hear that you rich, classy people here in transit have a smorgasbord, I'm gonna see what that is.
You're going to be disappointed.
Okay. That being said, I mean, Will's is gonna stick around at that point unless the guys.
Yeah, he
Well.
will pour another a drink
Yeah.
for you if
I
you
mean-
want to, but just one glass, not an entire bottle.
Yeah. But what is this? A beverage for ants? All right. Okay, and then he opens a bottle. There you go. Hey, that's the stuff.
So, you said you were acquaintances with Mr. Gold. To what regard do you?
I mean, he tells us to do stuff, and we do stuff, and either we get paid, or we get favors, or a mixture of both, or we get to be friends, or we just do. We just are.
A lot of shared goals. Let's say that.
Yeah. I mean, you gotta stop the apocalypse somehow.
Well, if you're ever interested in sharing some of your goals with mine, then I'm always ready to do some extra side businesses if you want to.
1 second. When Will said that, can Soul have just sort of like elbowed him in the stomach?
That's always allowed.
Oh, I think you've had a bit too much there, Will.
That's a good point, Sil. That being said, we'll see if my liver actually goes today.
But I mean, sorry, I forgot.
No, don't worry about it.
I mean, potentially, we can't, hurt our allegiances with Mr. Gold by working with another criminal boss. We're not cause. Would Saul say that?
Yeah,
No.
I think he would. I mean, he's still somewhat of a
Yeah.
loyal guy.
We're
Like
not-
he's still he's got principles.
Yes, we're very loyal to our acquaintances. And, you know what they say, those hoes ain't loyal. What the fuck am I doing with this?
Yeah, I don't know.
It's
with-
because you're trying to play 3 fucking characters at once. Kudos to you, by the
None
way.
of these
for doing
characters
that.
would say that.
But a mix of them maybe would.
I
Maybe.
mean, Will would. If you were playing Will, that actually would have made
Yeah.
sense.
Well, no, he will put the glass down, still half full, and he will stand up. Well, that's a sad loss then. Either way, thanks for your beautiful work. I will head back to inside.
So,
then.
Mr. Doty, I've been meaning to ask, are you familiar with hold on, I'm looking into Will's backstory here, exactly where he was. Yeah. Do you have associates in the Tyrannia Republic?
Yeah, that's where most of my shit goes to.
Okay. Do you know another gnome there? Bit of a prick. And I'm trying to remember his name because I'm trying to allude to the gnome that basically that was pissed off at Will and Jane.
Let's see, maybe I can find it real quick in your backstory.
I'm trying to look through it and I don't see his name. Although I'm not even sure if we ever gave him a name.
Sure, give him a name right now.
And I'll be like, all right. Do you know, he calls himself Muffin Man.
Oh, did you know the Muffin Man? The Muffin Man? Legendary name?
Kai, it's not Muffin, it's Muffin. You gotta say it.
Monsieur Muffin. That's
Monsieur Muffin. Yeah, there you go. So,
See a cow gnome?
I'm just saying, look. The guy does a lot of business. He might have racketed some debt with a local by the name of Albatross. I would be considering doing more work, me and my associates, if you can tell him, and I guess without even an insight check, Will's like, you kill him if you want, I don't care about him. That if he could just wipe away that debt that he has against a Mr. Albatross, that would be great.
Well, he will also make kind of an insight check to you to figure out like what are you talking about.
what do I do? A deception or a persuasion? Do I even do anything, or is it just
Um,
purely on him to figure it out?
Like depends. Like I assume you're kind of
I'm-
hiding now that you're the albatross, right? So it's
That I'm trying to hide. Yes.
yeah.
I'm
So
trying to hide
yeah,
it.
do a deception.
Actually, thanks to my actor feat, I am pretending to be somebody else.
Well,
I
you're
have an
you're
advantage.
pretending to not be a person.
But I'm pretending to be somebody else.
Still lying.
It's
I'm
like,
still
it's
bullshitting.
like me saying, "Hey guys, can I ask for some personal advice?" So my friend, he, you know, that's how it goes. That's how it feels.
To be fair, I gave him a different name.
So asking for a friend.
Yeah, just ask him for sure, make it
You know what?
advantage or something.
Thank you. That's what I was trying to be a dick and fish for.
Oh, you rolled 27 anyway.
You never know. He could. I'm so glad I
Oh,
asked
yeah.
for advantage. One of them was
Oh,
a 2.
Yeah, 32. I'm not beating that number.
You could get a natural 20.
No, I didn't roll a natural 20, so don't worry.
Okay. Okay. I'm just saying,
Hmm.
because Mon cher Muffin, he's fucking up my business by fucking up the business of this Mr. Albatross, who is a very helpful individual to me.
And what would be my benefit from doing that?
1, we put in a good word with Mr. Gold for you. 2, you have any jobs we consider doing work for you. 3, we don't burn down your establishment.
Okay, that's going. Make an intimidation check from that one.
I'm down, dude. Like, this is Will saying I can actually go back when all this is over. That's not part of the actor feat, so is this gonna be a normal roll? I might have to use the sorcery point if I fuck this up. I'm using the sorcery point. That is nope. So, let me go to my sorcery points because I have an ability that's I always forget the name of it. Yeah, it's magical guidance. Yeah. So please, please let me nail this because if he can possibly clear my name, it's the same fucking number. God damn it!
Well, let's see if you get intimidated or not. That's a net 1 from me. So,
Okay,
wow. Let me add
Thank
that
God.
to the list.
thank God. That was so not worth the sorcery point. Anyway,
I guess he will just say, I will see what I can possibly do for you, but no guarantees. Don't
Thank
know
you
the
very
man that well. Not my side of the business, if you know what I mean.
and at the very least, if there's anything I can do to aid in my efforts, that would be just as equivalent, such as where's he at, what does he eat, when does he eat, that sort of thing. But further business. If you can just wipe that off his plate, off of Mr. Albatross's plate, that would be wonderful. Thank you very much for your time, Sir Micheloni.
I think in terms of future partnerships, this is Malcolm speaking. Maybe contact Mr. Gold if you ever want to speak to us again. We can be in a
That
flash.
would be the way to do it. Yes. Anyway, I'm taking 2 more bottles, by the way, and then Will's just gonna grab 2 more bottles of whiskey, and then he's just
Yeah.
gonna put them in his bag.
He doesn't know
Alright.
because he left the room already, like with his.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. I'm still taking them.
Sure. Like, you can take
Well,
all of them, but yeah, he won't like it. But it's up to you.
Is this only
Well,
the
that
2?
was
I'm not gonna...
Sure.
a bit more destructive than potentially planned. I mean, I think we should go rest up for a bit. I mean,
I agree. You know what? I am getting rid of. And then he throws up gold vomit because I have
think,
burned through so many spell slots. And it's
yeah,
just a
I
pile
think
of-
I may have used too much power of the orb. It's starting to melt.
Yeah. Hold on. Give me a moment to title this and add this to my bag. Okay. So, where do you guys want to go? Do you guys want to go back to the nest, to the dancing kobold, anywhere else? Because I
mean,
have
we
enough
can-
for. I could make one more trip, or
yeah,
we
I mean,
could just
we
wait.
could probably... do you think the train's still running this time? We could probably get back to Lockwin.
If not, we could find an inn, a local inn around here, and just sleep, and then we'll just take off tomorrow.
I'm sure that'll be fine. I'm sure.
Yeah. And then, all right. And in the meantime, Will and everybody, they're going to leave out the back way that they came in. And he's going to be like, excuse me, you know.
In terms of the inn situation, Saul will say, yes, it'll be like old times. We rarely travel the cities anymore.
You know what? That is a good point. So when have we stopped enjoying life? You know, we stopped enjoying the sights. We're one-trick ponies that always teleport everywhere we go, you know? What happened to walking?
Well, you denounced it.
What?
You denounced it.
Oh. Yeah, so you're gonna have to speak up sometime. Listen, when I'm like 3 bottles deep, you know, your voice starts to appear like everyone else's.
I'm so sorry about that.
I could smell what you're speaking right now. And it smells good.
Please do not be spelling me. And
All right.
with
Anyway,
that, Saul
do
will
we
start
find
looking
him?
for an
Yeah,
inn.
that's what we're all gonna do too. Yeah.
Sure.
And-
You want to go fancy or shitty? You find like 2
Is there
inns that
is there
are.
is there an in between? Is there like instead of like the 5-star, and is there like a 3-star? You know, something
Is
that's
there
like
an okay
mid.
place?
I know. Is there like a mid kind of inn, or is it like? Is
No,
there?
it's either like
I don't know.
go into a bit more of the high tier, higher class stuff, or it's yeah, your uncle's place basically. You know, where it's kind of okay, but
All right, fine.
it's
All
not
right,
the greatest.
We will go fancy because we're here to go big or go home. Look at us. We're in these clothes. If we go to the bad part of town, people are going to try to rob us. We may have to kill someone. Let's just go to the nicer hotel. Let's go to this. I can't say a brand name because it's copyright. Let's go to this fancy hotel. A fancy hotel.
Yes, this should be quite adequate. I mean, it reminds me of being back home before the terrors.
I mean, you know, I never actually lived in a place as fancy. Now I think about it. I did have my boat, but I don't know. I miss that thing. I can't drive it worth shit, but I still miss having it.
You will see a pretty tall. Yeah, I'm just gonna ignore this.
I didn't know what to say as Saul, so I just kind of blankly stared.
That fucking silence.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cue for me to just start talking.
Yeah.
Uh,
How much gold is it? Assuming we find a place, or if we don't.
For this beautiful place, it's just 1 gold piece per person for the night.
But that was for children.
Okay, yeah.
That's. I don't think fancy places have children discounts. I think that's mainly to lure in, poor families. So.
Well,
Do
no.
hotels have discounts for children? Is that a thing?
Do they? Wait, is that like a thing? Hold on.
Sometimes children go free, you know, some places. I don't know.
I will Google it. Children discounts.
Oh, they do actually.
Of course it is.
Yeah, they. I never heard of this.
We obviously don't have any children because we don't know.
I mean, even when it. Huh. Okay, there's so many instances where I could have. Anyway, so we'll go to the fancy place. It's 1 gold. Is that per person or is that?
Yeah, per person.
Malcolm's gonna cover it in the party fund.
Thank you, my resourceful friend. He's got guts, everybody.
We're not sure actually, but okay.
I haven't checked in a while, to be honest.
Actually, yeah, that's a good point. You should get that checked out because when this
I'll
whole
do it
thing's
tonight.
over- yeah, because it would be weird for you to come back and then those not be there.
I mean, he's not using them anymore, so I don't know. Might be okay.
Yes, I am eternal. I don't think it matters.
That is a fair point. Anyway, listen. I'm gonna go slam my head on the floor and pass out. You all have a wonderful evening.
Okay.
Very good, Dr. Albatross.
And then Will, as soon as he shuts the door, he's like, "Well, time to slam." And then he immediately just falls face first, does the whole drop thing. There's the headache. There's the good old headache. Mhm.
Right, so I can't long rest Saul, so I'm just gonna say he's out of commission till Cisco joins.
Oh yeah. unless Mark, unless you have anything planned, can we hit the long rest button? Unless anybody wants to do anything, I'm not sure. Will's done for right now.
Yeah, I think I'm all good.
In that case, yeah, press the long rest button. You guys are in the safe
Okay.
space, so nothing wild will happen here. So
Gotcha.
go ahead with that. With that should also, yeah, I want to go on a break because I have to go to the toilet, so...
Okay,
Yeah,
that
fair
sounds like a
enough.
good idea.
Yep,
We
so
should, yeah.
we will be right back, where we will discover what will happen after a fancy night of sleep in Opportunity. So stay tuned, be right back.
Bye.
And we are back. So yeah, you guys took a beautiful long rest in the fancy part of town in Opportunity with 3 charges on your head. Yeah, what would you like to do?
Well, Mr. Gold should be getting his matters arranged. Good morning, everyone. Let's see here. So what's on the docket for today is we can either take a train or teleport to occultation, go see Mr. Gold, or we could take a train, possibly go to Zipper's Dream, or we could teleport to any of these places. Anybody have any input?
Well, I mean, I think confirming the plans with Miss Gold have gone well would be a good asset. Kai, you're about to say something?
No, I'm happy to take the train.
Happy
Take
to
it
take
easy.
a train then.
Alright, we could just take a train to occultation only because I realize this hat, as convenient as it is, it does have a limited amount of uses. So it would just suck to be in a situation where we absolutely need it and then we're kind of screwed out of it, as we kind of almost have been a couple of times.
And I think we
Yeah,
have
so
to
it's-
either go to Sipper's Dream or Lockwind on its way, right? We can go direct.
Yeah, you have to go to one of
The
those
trains
cities
go.
first.
So we can go to Sipper's Dreams if you want to have a look. And then change trains there.
Actually, yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, so we'll take the train to Zipper's Dream, and then we'll take a little bit of a look around, and then we'll change trains to go back to occultation.
Yes,
they-
that could work.
Yeah.
But also, if the train happened to crash, we could always teleport out.
That is true. That is.
Why
also
would you say that? Why? Why?
I mean, you never know. Kai.
Just to see Soul squirm. Henry laughs a bit and watches as Soul squirms.
So, I'm just telling you, Kat, you know that nature ain't perfect. I mean, leaves, right? Their shape. So, if nature ain't perfect, then that
Nature is
means that,
totally perfect. It's exactly as it should be.
yes, but then we aren't perfect. So things happen. That's why he brought.
Yeah, but people are weird.
That is also true. Anyway, everyone, I'm just gonna do the daily aid thing. So, and basically, I'm just gonna use 2 5th level spell slots to give everyone aid, including Clive. So, yeah, everybody's just gonna get max HP of 20.
Is Clive with us?
He's always with you, like.
Yeah,
Okay.
But
Like
it's kind of
spiritually?
like spiritually.
Yeah. yeah. So.
Or he's already at the place where you're going, basically. It's
Oh,
weird.
right, okay. He knows. He knows.
It's very convenient, just for the sake of convenient.
Yeah.
That's fair. And then, while with that, I'm also going to use my bonus action to convert sorcery points to spell slots, but that I'll do with my own math. So, anyway.
Soul mention. They should really have an area for eldritch horrors. This is a fancy hotel.
Yeah, well, I mean, so the bright side is that they'll eventually get there. We're just making history right now. Baby.
I mean, they have stables.
They do have stables. That is the thing that we could do. Yes.
Yes, but Clive may eat the fellow stablers.
Anyway, come on, everybody. We're going to the train. Mm-hmm.
With that, yeah, you go on to the early train towards Zipper's Dream. Everything's been going fine. The mountain that you've set on fire is still on fire for fun reasons. Yeah, it's
It's an unending fire.
there are
Yeah,
very
we
few
should-
firemen in this world, It's a real
It's-
problem. Like, if you set something on fire, it will probably burn to the ground. Like, it's...
Oh, then that island's got to be fucked. Actually, now.
Yeah, sure, wait, give me a moment. Let me Control-C, Control-V. There we go.
There you
That was,
go.
yep.
Yeah.
Great, it's a bit on fire as well. Yeah, that's... Oh, wait, can I make one of these effects permanent? Is this possible?
I don't think so. Because I was trying to
That
do a
would
thing
be
of like
cool.
Yeah,
moving,
okay,
like
can I...
like you can hold shift and move stuff. I was trying to do that.
Oh,
Just have
sure.
that going on forever.
yeah, if someone can do that for the rest of time, that would be great. Whoever's doing it, don't stop with this. You're...
That's me right now.
Well, you can't leave now anymore, Joey. You're not allowed
Well,
to have any days off
all right.
anymore.
I'm not allowed to move my mouse cursor. Oh, wait. No.
Oh, yeah, no,
There you
you're
go.
fired already,
There.
man. I saw
Yep.
that.
All right.
Yep.
Damn.
It
This is
broke
what
the
I get.
immersion already. It's
Oh,
Yep.
hey, he's almost here. Okay, sweet.
Sure.
So yeah, so we're gonna take a train to Zipper's Dream, and yeah, we'll just be seeing the countryside, seeing all the fires. It's like, you know, this really does. This is really interesting how there's a lot of fire.
Oh, fuck.
We really got to work on that when all this is over.
Do you expect us to become firemen?
I mean, we could create firemen. You know, very first country.
Wait, you mean firemen like to set fires?
No, I assume it means to put fires out.
Hold on.
That name doesn't make any sense. If they're
Listen.
called firemen, they're supposed to like make fires.
Because they're men of fire, is what you're saying.
Yeah, to put out fires, you need watermen or something.
Exactly. Like, I am picking up what you're putting down. Yeah, who names a profession after the thing you're trying to get rid of? That makes no sense.
Yeah, it's confusing.
Right, well, anyway, how about water?
Isn't the name firefighter, by the way? Isn't that?
No,
Yeah, firefighter. Why didn't I say that?
No, there are some instances of Kai being the smartest fucking guy in the group, and there's some instances of Kai sharing a single brain cell with one of the members. It's great.
Yeah, Henry will mention firefighters. I was like,
Listen,
we call firefighters?
Yeah, those are the watermen.
That's
the
the
fire
waterman's job. The waterman fights the fires.
Yes.
Right. Anyway, we could.
Oh, fuck.
I'm not getting into politics with you all. I'm just gonna be fully set on that. That's if we survive.
Yep. Yeah. Speaking of, the whole inevitability of it all. Anyway, you think they're still mad at Zipper's Dream about last time we were there?
Well, I assume.
They probably don't know. The only one that knows is Leonardo, and he might not be around.
Yeah, it would be great to see him again. Hopefully he's not mad.
I'm sorry. What happened when you were last here?
Oh yeah, there was a dragon that got opened by my blood, and it probably killed everyone, and we left.
Right, you
Put
caused that.
stone
Yes, I
into a
remember now.
machine. The machine did
Yeah.
stuff. He got
Right.
powers.
I mean, if it makes you feel better, though, the dragon did eventually find us, and that was before when our
Yes,
former boss.
I remember the destruction of the university.
Yes.
Right. Should we? I don't believe that Leonardo would live if that's what you named him. We could check. However,
He was
I
his
don't-
name.
It was his name at the time.
And he wasn't Leonardo, it was Leonardo!
You got to say it with pizzazz.
Yeah,
Jones.
he
You
had-
got to really.
Some point at the end of the name.
Yeah.
It's important.
I am too sober enough for pizzazz.
It sounds like you and I both need some alcohol.
You're already a bottle in.
Yes, but I'm not 2 bottles in.
Anyway, let's go see if your friend's a corpse.
Good idea. For Leonardo.
Mhm.
Fantasy Island. Welcome.
Yeah, eventually the train will arrive. You will see that Zeeper's Dream is still being parked. It looks like the reconstruction of it's been almost complete, like by the looks of it. You don't really see any damage at the moment.
Oh, excellent. We can start again.
You can blow up another mountain if you like at some point. Probably,
Hey,
maybe.
we'll-
Like you have to probably ask some engineers before see when
We'll
it's
find
ready.
another robotic dragon somewhere.
Well, yeah, you're. Oh, there's
Oh.
Cisco.
Oh, hey, Cisco. Good to see you.
We're saved.
Well,
Yay.
wait, fuck. Oh
Yay.
yeah, I have to do.
Hi.
I forgot about this.
How you
Oh,
doing?
no.
Oh no.
Joey, can you kick your guy? Yeah, I have to do so much. This is so annoying. Why did I do
Oh,
this?
no,
I knew that I had to do
sorry.
this later.
Oh yeah,
I
this.
just kicked them out. I'm sorry. Otherwise,
Give me
I
a
would.
second. He
Yep,
should be
thank
gone.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I'm completely gone now. Wow, okay.
Yeah.
Luke,
There's
Luke-
still 3 of me.
there's still
Do you
3 of
want-
Martin.
Yeah.
Luke is the
Yeah.
DM.
Do you want to?
I
Do you want to cut the commercial?
Oh no, there I am. I was
Okay.
behind it the whole time. Wow, wait.
Oh, no.
It's not that much trouble.
Wait a minute.
Wait. Oh my god, this is
Alright,
this is
there
the
you go.
wrong thing altogether. You guys roleplay for a few minutes
Oh,
while I.
all right.
Yeah.
No, all right, look.
So will you remind me where we are? We're in a train to
So,
Sheep's Dream,
yeah,
yeah?
so
You said.
listen,
Yes.
so I am about a bottle and a half in, so keep in mind this explanation. All right, Maestro. There's no music. Anyway, look, the first thing that we're doing is that we came
I've
from
done it.
opportunity. Yes, okay, we're done.
Yeah, okay, back to where we were. Okay. It was not less difficult than I thought it would be. I'm actually
I
proud
was gonna
of
literally,
Mark.
I was gonna recap, and then
that's
Mark,
good.
you got finished, and I was like, "All right, we're done."
Right,
This
so
is everything that
basically,
happened.
we destroyed the boats, and then in
Yeah.
record time.
Yeah, we
Just
it
spend the
was actually
night.
pretty clever. We basically spammed wall of ice and summon construct, and then we rescued sailors. You rescued sailors. We made that in character that you were rescuing them from drowning.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
We teleported back. We saw Sir Micheloni. It was literally an hour that passed, so he was like, "Wait, what are you doing here?" And then after that, we convinced him. Will tried to strong arm him into making an associate of his that was back in the Terranian Republic forget about Will Albatross's debt because you know the guy, he didn't tell the guy his name is Will Albatross. But so after that, we went to a fancy hotel. We went to bed. You have a 5th level 8 on you right now, so that's 20 max
Ooh.
HP. So
Oh, thank you.
you do
Yeah,
have
so
that.
you should probably long rest then.
Yeah,
change it.
I forgot to
long rest
actually
button,
unassign. Yeah.
No, so just click the long rest button and then add 20 max HP to yours.
Oh, you're amazing. Thank you.
So after that, then we decided we'll use trains. I do have all my hat charges, but we wanted to use trains because I'm trying to be a little bit more conservative with a hat just in case.
Yeah, no, that's
And we haven't gotten to Zipper's Dream yet, and that's when you can.
good. Okay.
So, okay.
Yeah. Parrot messages flying by. Yeah. It's
Yep.
sleep time.
Okay, like, and that's the gist of it. Now, if you don't mind, I am going to drink again.
All right. Sounds good. How long will it take us to get to Zipper's Dream, roughly? I don't remember, actually.
I mean, technology, am I right? It could either be, maybe another couple minutes, could be an hour, could be a couple hours. It's just,
I mean, 2 minutes is a bit much. I'm sure it will be at least an hour, right? Actually, out of game, I think it took us like 8 hours last time. So it was quite far,
Really?
right?
No, with the train it's very quick.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Okay.
That's what I was
Like it's
about
an
to
hour
say
in
with the
between
train.
cities somewhat.
There you go. Yeah.
Oh,
So it
really
should be
1
an
hour.
yeah.
Oh, amazing. Okay.
You see, Mark is efficient. He has
I know.
real like bullet trains in his game. That is
Yeah, nice.
efficiency. They're not like transit is efficient as fuck with his bullet train.
Only reason why I introduced trains is so I can call this place Transit and to trick you into joining the Empire. So yeah, but thank you.
Sounds good.
Anyway,
It has worked so far. So yeah.
We're
And we were going to Zipper's Dream to investigate the ruins and stuff, right? To see what is left there, right?
Yeah, we were also going to see if anybody is still pissed off at me about the whole. You remember the whole dragon thing,
Oh,
and how
yes,
that happened,
yeah.
and it was
So what happened? The guy died, right? The major, the governor.
We don't know.
We don't know.
He had like a name that's rhymed with the spaghetti, but I can't remember the actual name.
No, that was Micheloni. That was the guy that we saw in the other.
That's the other guy.
No, but he had like a similar style, like.
No, Leonardo.
Leonardo, that's it. Leonardo.
Yeah, Leonardo.
Yes. Okay.
It's not spaghetti. What?
I mean,
When we get to Zipper's Dream, you're not speaking.
Speaking of which,
Fair
you guys
enough.
have arrived.
There.
Once again, the recap.
Here we
Yep.
go.
It seems like the construction of it has been almost been complete. Like it's completely repaired. The move-in city, the city, the dragon on wheels. Basically, it seems to be in the tip-top order from what you can see. The people here are still like they are kind of dressed the same, but they are acting a little less, completely like lunatics.
Okay, so they are more normal, kind of. Like, it looks like people are happier, kind of thing.
They
right?
still look like crackheads, but instead of completely lunatics, they are normal-ish.
Okay.
They're detoxing, maybe?
I mean, I don't know. Maybe that dragon was doing something to a
Maybe
lot
we
of
should ask someone if who is
everybody.
was it the Burgomeister or the mayor of?
He is the
who
king,
was there?
Leonardo.
The king, yeah, King Leonardo.
Yeah,
okay,
the
okay.
king of Super Dream. Yep.
And I'm just gonna go turn. Excuse me. Hello. Hi. How are you doing?
Were you speaking to like the most nearby person or
Yeah,
to an,
Yeah,
like
just
an
some
official?
random guy. Yeah,
Yeah.
just some random guy. Yeah.
Sure, you see, like yeah, he has this very dripped down mustache, pretty white eyes still, and walking with a cane, even though he looks like he's 30 or something. Yeah.
That's your name.
What? Walter, you?
I'm Will. Anyway, these are my friends, and is there a Leonardo here?
Leonardo!
Yeah, Leonardo. Is that guy still around?
The king, right? King
Yeah,
Leonardo.
and he will pull out his cane and point to like the big city.
Okay, so he's still alive then.
Well, I haven't seen him a few days ago, but I hope so.
Wait, few days. The last time you saw him was a few days ago. Did he like leave somewhere? Or why has it been only a few days since you had last?
Because I don't
you know.
meet him every day. That's
I
a
mean,
wild
yeah, but,
assumption.
you know.
Like
Look, I'm just saying, if he's like your king, you at least know where he's at whenever he's not doing stuff. Like.
Well, do you know other people than these 5 people?
I mean, I know you. I know Walter.
Anyone else that's not over here right now?
We know
No.
Leonardo.
Oh, Leonardo.
Yes,
We
we
know
know
Leonardo.
His Majesty, the king,
Yeah.
right?
Well, when was the last time you saw him?
Actually, that's a good question.
Like
When was that?
6 months ago or
Was
something.
it 6 months? When the
Skip it
dragon,
back. A few months ago.
when the dragon almost killed everybody.
Well, there you
Oh,
have
yes.
it.
Yeah. So
You haven't met him
I,
as well for a very long time. So
How long
I
was
think what
since the
my
dragon died?
associate, I think what my associate's trying to say is that the royal lineage is still alive and well.
that's what we're assuming. Yes.
yes, that's
Okay, we're
Oh,
just
That's
confirming.
wonderful.
All right.
Okay,
Well, thank you, Walter. It's been. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I was gonna say pleasant. It's been a conversation.
I mean, it was
you're
pleasant. Yeah.
So I'm just saying you can't rate every conversation as pleasant because then it loses its meaning of being pleasant.
Oh, thanks for the information. I'll hand him 2 gold.
But,
well,
Okay,
glad
wow,
to
you just gave me-
help, and he will just walk away, like still looking at you guys, like the fuck you. Like he's
See-
looking at you like you are the weird guys in the group of the city known as the weird guys. So
How,
Oh,
as somebody who I think has only truly been here as a passing glance, how do you all look more insane? Do I look insane being a member of your group?
Malcolm, we're people, okay? I'm just saying,
No,
we
this,
got our
this
information.
is Henry. This is Henry.
Oh, Dr. Jones, we're people, okay? We're very good at communicating and getting what we need. We're social butterflies, all of us. It's not easy being.
Yes. I know you're more like a bookworm, but
I know.
it's good to be nice to people.
Yeah, exactly. You see, Dr. Jones, you may have several doctorates, but you're missing the doctorate of life.
I mean, he's very polite.
I assure you, I am quite sociable. However, when you make the crackheads look sane, I do start to worry. Either way, should we go see the royals?
Sure. I
You
mean,
never told me you almost tried to kill a royal.
does he want to kill us though? I think he might do, right?
I mean, we technically saved the city. Granted, we were the reason why the thing got out, but we did save the city.
I mean, he's the one that told you to put the stuff in there.
He did, I mean,
You were like the chosen one, he said, and all that. So
Oh, so maybe we should go and collect the reward. Actually, that could be like,
I don't think.
I like the way you think so. Like, look at me. I'm an alcoholic. Do you trust this with the key to an ancient robotic dragon that's going to destroy your city? You don't do that, but he did. So
Technically,
Do you
but
think it's a bad idea, Kai, to ask for money? Which kind of approach?
I feel that we might get like a bill for the city's repairs or something.
Oh yeah, I was trying. I don't need to jump into another loan. I was trying to clear
Henry,
up. Yeah.
Malcolm, which approach do you guys think we should take?
If he tries to bill us, we fuck off.
Yeah,
I
that
think
is
it's the
true.
best plan.
I do still have my hat, so we could just do that. But in any case, Dr. Jones, feel free to look around. This is a cool place. This is, I guess, kind of a city based on Zipper, the god that you met, I think, from what I know. And yeah. Besides that, we just have a good time.
I'm somewhat familiar with it. It's an architectural masterpiece.
Hmm.
I mean, it turns into a dragon. It's
Yeah,
quite
about
remarkable.
that
Could I
dragon.
make some kind of check at the end to see what I remember of the history of Zipper's Dream? Because Cisco doesn't remember, so I guess Sol doesn't need them.
Yeah,
So-
probably.
Yeah.
Make it with disadvantage if you like.
No,
I am
because
playing
Cisco doesn't remember. That's
Yeah.
Restore balance.
rude.
Restore balance.
Because the both of
Make
you
it normal.
suck at it, then yeah.
Yeah, no. Okay, that's the first roll. That's not bad. Second
No,
roll. Okay.
Oh,
It
never
says
mind.
no.
Yeah, okay, that's
Never mind.
impressive.
Yeah. In that case, I'm keeping my restore balance. I'm not using
Yeah,
it.
understandable. Yeah, what would you like to remember? You guys went to the city and they were acting all kind of weird.
Yeah,
But Will
like
was
the
kind
lore
of
of
like
the
the
more like the
chosen
lore
one.
of how it was created and things like that. You know?
Oh, yeah,
Because I remember out of game
Zeeper.
that there was something. Yeah.
Yeah, Zeeper. The guy that's from Will's stuff.
Or
Mhm.
yeah. Good.
Yeah, he made this city basically. He is the designer of it. It mainly used to mine deep within the mountains and such, and it can move around for cargo and such reasons. That's basically the reason why it was built. But as you guys discovered, there's a secret weapon hidden within the Zeeper's Dream that can apparently blow up a mountain.
Hmm.
So
Yeah, okay. Oh, okay. As I kind of like go into my own mind archives and kind of try to remember, then I think to the end of the phrase and I think, oh yes, and there was a hidden weapon able to destroy a mountain. I mean,
Yeah, that's what happened.
Yeah,
He
his
put
weapon,
the
that's
obelisk
what it
on and the
happened, yeah.
weapon fired.
And they tried to kill
I
him, and then it
that
followed
could
us.
be a contingency plan to fire
But
on the palace.
I'm not sure we can do it again.
Yeah, we kind of already got rid of it, so
Or we destroyed it. And I
we
don't,
did.
I'm not
I
sure.
remember that.
because we
I'm-
used it to shoot the actual dragon, right?
Yes, it
Ourselves.
was-
We shot the mountain and then the dragon came out of the mountain.
It was.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
the dragon destroyed maybe. right?
Malcolm's going to say that it was the dragon part of this town. I don't think we're going to be able to take the dragon part of this town unless somehow we get Leonardo on board.
Yeah, it's true.
I mean,
Alright,
he technically owes us one for that, so
we
there's
could
Yes,
go
but-
with the kind of ally, looking for allies approach.
that is
but-
true, yeah.
But what if he betrays us though and tells the emperor? We don't really know his connection. with
Yeah,
the
we should
emperor.
probably not risk it. I mean, just making sure he's alive is probably the best we should do today.
I mean, I could. What I could do, we could have a plan. You guys, we could time it, and you could kind of like, I could go to where we are talking to him, and then 1 second, I could go outside the room to answer a call. One of you could, pretending to be on the sending stone or something, and then I could cast detect thoughts. And then in the moment I enter, one of you could ask him, "So, what do you think of the king?" and stuff like that, and I could detect thoughts will be open, and I could actually try to figure out what he truly thinks of the emperor. And if we know that
So,
that he's good, maybe we could tell him.
I don't think a mind like that could be read.
Yeah. Hmm.
I think mainly we should just make sure he's alive, ask him how the hell he's alive, and then probably dip before catastrophe.
Yeah. I mean, I could learn his surface thoughts to start with. That will be enough to figure out what he thinks of the emperor.
Look, in the art of negotiation, the art of conversing, as I'm doing with you all right now, I'm not having to think things through. We're flowing like a river. You need to be like water and learn to cut through rock. That being said, I'm gonna go say hello, and then we'll play it by ear from there. Goodbye, and then Will just starts walking off.
what's happening, Will? Where are you going?
Will's
Are you
going
okay?
to where he was. Will's going to where he was pointed, like the direction where the guy said he's over there. So
Okay,
he's
okay.
gonna head towards it.
I mean,
Yep.
he's in the palace, right? He should
Yeah.
be.
So, like, yeah.
Okay.
Although I'm
Let's
trying to
walk
remember
there.
the geography, whether it was. I think it
I
doesn't
mean,
really do that
Like
floating
it
thing
was,
anymore.
yeah, you had one main building in the center, well, more headed towards the head of the dragon part of the city, kind of towards the head, so it's more like a bit on
I kind of
front.
open the.
It was
I
not
open the
really,
map.
not really a palace as well. It was more of a one gigantic tavern. Feels like combined with a throne room. It feels like it's.
Oh yeah. That's what it was. Yeah, okay.
But you guys know the place where to go, and with your warmate signals, you don't have to go to any trouble. You can just go completely inside, and you can do whatever you want to do.
And I'll be like, hello, Mr. Leonardo, are you here?
I will assume, as you will enter, the room from all the way to the back. Everyone is doing their thing. The moment you guys step foot and say that, the music will stop.
Yeah.
Everyone will look at you, except for the whole entire room will clear. There's this one clear vision in the middle where you can see Leonardo sitting at his throne, but not still looking at you guys yet. Starting to stare at you, takes off one of his sunglasses.
Yeah.
So, you guys have decided to return.
Yes,
throws
the room
good
on
to
the
floor.
see you. And I'll kind of
Hey.
bow.
Hey, good to see you. How's it going? I see you still rocking the shades.
You don't really have to make an insight check. He looks quite pissed. Kind of
That
more
is
like
fair.
he was like, "You guys just straight up abandoned us."
To be fair,
No,
we did lure it away.
We didn't. We lured the dragon away to occultation.
It did attack us, yes. At occultation.
Ah,
So
that
we
was
technically
fun.
saved your life because we took the dragon away.
Exactly.
Yeah, look how well you done. We're so glad to see that you were alive. You are alive. We were meant to contact you before, but as you know, we are busy people.
To be fair, that dragon was a major pain in the ass. Plus, we did have to uncover that our boss was a devil, and we did also have to take part in the undead war that's going on. It's been a bit.
Yeah. So we are actually working for
We
the
dismantled.
Empire.
Yeah.
No.
Well, yeah.
You know what? Make a group persuasion check. Just all of you. Let's see how this goes.
Okay. All right.
All right. So hopefully I don't roll
Persuasion.
terribly. I'm debating whether to use a
So-
sorcerer tonight.
I rolled a 2, but then realised Malcolm was reliable talent.
Oh yeah.
Oh, nice.
So it doesn't matter. Yep. You cannot fail.
I'm not gonna use a sorcerer.
Oh, wow,
Point.
look at
hey!
that.
Fucking hell,
actually-
guy.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, like the
I mean,
cat eyes, like
28,
the-
and you're thinking you use a sorcery point. Are you crazy?
Like, no, I'm debating it, but on the other hand, it's like
It's amazing. 28 is fuck you.
I don't know how
You're
good his
insulting me.
fucking-
I have a -1 charisma. Yeah? Hello.
Oh man. Anyway,
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. With these rolls, that should do more than enough of the trick. You will take one step back and go. So you slain it without us?
I mean, yes, we did have to kill him.
I mean, he was attacking the
Right.
city,
Yeah.
and we thought,
Did the
Yeah.
did the
Yeah.
news of the university dragon attack not spread?
They clearly haven't heard of this dragon being dead yet, and then literally everyone in the room is like, "Oh man, fuck!" And then they dropped it, whatever they were doing.
but had
They
you
all
guys been looking for it?
pointing it like from, we wanted to take down it ourselves. This oh man, like he's disappointed.
I mean,
about
Wait,
it.
is there a reward?
If you have another one, we could try again. If
That thing
Yeah.
killed hundreds of our friends. We wanted to take. Oh man,
We've
was gonna be
taken revenge
glorious.
for you. We've taken revenge for you. That's the main thing.
Yes, and you deserve the reward.
Yes, the reward will be nice. I agree. We
Like-
save the kingdom.
Literally everyone is ignoring you at this point. Like everyone just like their entire day's fucking ruined right now. Leonardo's also like, yeah, that's it. Party's over. Everyone get out of here. Today's a day of mourning. We. Oh
I
man.
mean, you have like 6 months worth of mourning to do. It's not just today, because it happened 6 months ago.
Well, we
What
learned
about
about it
the
today,
weapon?
so it will be officially a day today, I guess, and maybe in 6 months as well. We will see. Fuck. And we see everyone is
sorry
kind
for
of
that,
leaving.
Your Majesty, what about the weapon? Did it get destroyed as well, or did the weapon survive? Just in case, we need to one day kill another dragon for you, or whatever you want.
What weapon?
The one to shoot the mountain, to destroy the mountain where the dragon was. That thing that you built.
Oh no,
Actually,
that was part of the prophecy.
Sleeper.
No. Okay,
Sleeper.
That was part of Sleeper's prophecy.
I am gonna just go out on a limb here. Is it just us and him at this point? Did everyone actually leave, or is it just one of those things where?
Yeah, I will assume like we will wait before everyone
Okay.
is leaving.
So-
Like everyone, yeah, kind of
So
in a
then-
hurry,
okay.
judging at you guys.
How
like
is
you
the
guys are
structure
advanced.
of the room?
So-
Just quickly, 1 second, Joey. How is the room look like? Will I actually cast a spell kind of hiding around the people or something like that, or will that
No.
be hard to do?
No, like
No,
you are alone with
I'll
him in
have-
the room right now, so it's.
Okay,
I
so I'll have
mean-
to leave the room and come back, right?
Or you
Yeah.
could just go to somewhere else and he's not looking at you, like he's occupied talking with me. It's up to
Yeah,
you.
I'll just kind of like go put the hand on my pocket and I get my sentence start out and I'm like, 1 second, and I'll kind of like walk away
Alright,
as
so-
far as I can out of the room, if that's thing, and I'll cast Detect Thoughts and come back.
And I'll be like, all right, look, that prophecy said that you were to also kill this dragon. What if we have an even bigger enemy that'll bring you more glory than that dragon?
Well, it doesn't really, cleanse the evil thing you have done to us. That's like you still teleported away while we were, thinking about, we were gonna destroy this dragon together. Like we were fairly hyped about that, and you took it away from us.
I mean, technically, the dragon took itself away from. Actually, in truth, the Emperor took it away from you. Because little do you realize that it was his agent, who was a devil, who orchestrated the whole thing and made it die. Then the dragon would leave here, attack the university, create chaos, and then rob everybody of the chance to destroy this thing. And that's because to help his war efforts, to raise morale, to create panic, Look, the flames from that dragon don't
what
melt
is he-
little beams.
What is he thinking as he surf?
The moment you walk back into the room, he will look at you like, "What are you doing?" Like throughout Will's conversation, so he will be
I think
like he's
I think
like
what would be
moving one of
best
his
here-
glasses and like looking bad at you, and he will then at some
Why
point
don't-
interrupt Will and be like, "What are you trying to read my mind or something?"
Oh no, it's part of the sending. I'm sorry.
Okay, I think
I'll
I
drop
think
the
it'd be
spell.
best if we just show you something. We're gathering allies for something, and Henry will give you a memory to read, and it'll be the plot.
Like of
So we are doing it. We're
Yeah.
trusting him out of game. Are you sure we're gonna do that
I
right now?
I
thought
Without
we were
checking?
just checking on him.
No, I was trying to bullshit like him hating the Emperor, but I mean, if you want to go the straight honest route, that's up to you guys. They don't get news here. It's been 6 months.
We
and they
need,
didn't
we,
hear
not?
we
about
need
Why
to
not?
find out what he thinks of the Emperor before we tell him anything. Let's just ask him straight. Out
it.
of game.
I was gonna
Yeah,
taint his opinion of the Emperor, but okay. I mean, sure.
yeah, but up to you though.
You-
I just feel a bit like scared that if we just tell him and he's gonna fuck up everything.
I mean, he still might, but that's where it's I'm willing to take. Anyway, so you give him the memory shard. How does he react to that then?
Yeah, do we give him the memory shard? That's what I'm saying. If
No,
I-
that's what Dr. Jones is just adamant to do. He's just
Yeah, no, but I
That's what
think
we're
if
discussing,
Saul sees that and he's not sure, he will try to stop Jones and say, just wait, take a second, don't do that, right?
I guess Henry will hang back then for a moment.
What are your thoughts on the Emperor? This is a very straightforward question. I know it seems weird because we just told you we are working for the Emperor, but
Yeah, well, now I've got mixed feelings about him. I thought he was just a very cool dude, but no, but yeah, like from the whole thing that Will said, he didn't get
I
any
know,
of it. He's super confused about it, like it was a confusing rambling.
God damn it. So he's like, look, Dragon came up, right? Let's think back to what happened when we were here. We teleport away, right? As you said, we've established that that is what actually happened.
Yeah, we were all there. You guys left us.
Exactly. So, think about this. The dragon, what did it do when we left?
Attacked a lot of my guys and then flew off.
It flew off, which is my point.
And
Its
killed a
mission-
couple of my guys.
But its mission wasn't what you thought it was. Its mission was to cause chaos further into the Empire than where it was.
I don't see the point you're making, but sure, yeah.
The point that I'm making is that when we teleported, it followed us to create the most chaos. Therefore, it's the Emperor that gave it those orders, basically.
That
So the
makes
Emperor
no sense to me.
I mean, think about it. Look, the Emperor is a guy who's very powerful, but he has all of this to control this entire country to transit. Right? It's a very hard thing to do. So he needs to have some influences around to keep this land not necessarily in check, but to sort of create a tragedy to boost morale for people. Didn't you ever notice right after that, when the whole trouble with the undead started happening, more Empire soldiers walking around, more people leaving to get volunteer or drafted? You never noticed the timing on that and thought it was weird?
No, we don't have any undead problems here. Never heard of that. Or even
Well,
less
you know,
guards now.
you're-
They leave us more alone. It's even better right now. So, not really seeing the point you're making.
The point that I'm making is that you were denied your chance to be glorious and fight the dragon. What I'm telling
By
you
you.
is that you never. What I'm telling you is that you never had that chance, regardless of whatever we did.
Out of game, I'm actually not getting the point either. as
Yeah,
it's
like
going.
I'm super confused as well
I'm so
in
sorry,
person.
man.
Like,
I'm not
I'm
sure.
trying to. Will is trying
Okay.
to bullshit them that the Emperor is
Malcolm-
actually.
Malcolm will try and help
Okay.
out and say, we potentially have a bigger fish for you to fry if you're willing to help us.
Okay, so we're trying to kind of convince him to ally with us without telling him fully
that
the
is
story. At this
basically,
point. Okay,
yeah.
okay, amazing. Thank you.
That is basically it. Yeah.
well then,
We've
spill it out.
we've come across some information regarding a potential apocalypse, and we're trying to gather forces to fix it. My associate can give you some information, and Henry will do the encode thoughts thing, but try and not mention the Emperor, just saying that an evil power is rising in,
that's
in
amazing.
occupation.
Yeah, I'll
Maybe.
kind of also assist the situation by saying,
Mm-hmm.
well, it's 100% sure happening. It's just happening in, and I will know the time. It's like 6 months now at this point, right? Something like
Yeah, it's like weeks.
6
actually.
weeks.
It's
It's
6
so-
weeks.
6
yeah.
weeks. Yeah.
No, 12 weeks the apocalypse thingy happened, but you plan on 6 weeks to attack.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Already.
So I'll say it's happening for sure. So we are 100%. So if you help us, you will be doing something to stop your people dying. If you do choose to do nothing, the world would end.
He will take off his glasses. Did you just say the apocalypse?
Yes.
A
Yeah.
apocalyptic event.
Ruination. Another ruination. Yeah, that's what it
Yeah.
is, right?
Basically, yeah,
rumination,
you
yeah,
could
another one, yeah.
compare it. He will put on back his glasses. He will kind of walk back to his throne, and he will has this a mega horn that's basically connected with a shit ton of sand-in stones. So that's how he will start speaking through it, and you will hear it all around throughout the entire city. Everyone, the party is back on! Come back in here! I have great news! it's fucking happening. Everyone come in here. And he seems super excited, and everyone
These are
starts
these
coming
people
back in,
that
everyone is
don't-
drinking, everyone's having the time of their lives
No,
again.
they do like the kind of people that go on top of the building to greet the aliens when the alien comes to kill the world kind of party.
Yeah.
Right?
I think so. I think that's what it is. Okay, so
They are just excited about an apocalypse happening, basically. That's
Yeah.
I mean,
That's so
since we're
crazy.
here, Will's
love
just gonna
that.
grab one of the tankers and then just take a drink. Well, it'd be a lot
mean-
less useful than I thought.
I mean, imagine you can celebrate the apocalypse. It's amazing, but if the world ends, the party will end too. So that's a good reason, right? I mean, we want the party to keep going too, and I'll just kind of like go like, yeah, and kind of get my skin, my drinky skin out to see if that kind of helps.
Well, they obviously have not the entire knowledge of, well, an apocalypse in this case would be just the end of everyone, instead of, they expect Mad Max stuff, that's kind of what they are living for. So they don't really grasp your idea, like that of they will die. They just think apocalypse is cool. That's...
I mean, Henry has given them the strain now, right? Thingy.
No, not
So-
yet.
No, yeah. He
Um,
was doing it.
Henry will do so and say, we could potentially use your support in gathering forces to stop said deadly evil, if you were willing.
Why would I want to stop that? That's
Because
ludicrous.
okay, you might be thinking, okay, the apocalypse. What does that mean to you? Like, what is happening when you think of the apocalypse here? There might be a misunderstanding.
The dream.
Okay, no, the dream is not happening here. Dr. Jones, is it only your memories, or can he take somebody else's memories? Like, if he can take that.
Only
actually
his
out.
own, I believe.
So, all right, never mind. I was about to say, well, then look, because as somebody who's died and met Zipper, with the rumination, it's not the kind of thing where everybody is just, there's chaos and no government or anything, although that is cool. Everything just ends like zero. Like,
Yeah,
not
Zipper
just
will
that, I mean-
might die too.
actually, Zipper will cease to exist.
Will die, yeah, for sure. Yeah, and all the other gods. I mean, the party cannot keep going if the world ends. We need to make it almost end and then celebrate that it didn't end, right?
I thought that was already... That's the whole point of an apocalypse, right? Or am I crazy?
No, I mean, the whole
so
point of the apocalypse
we have to
is
stop
that
it to end the end. Yeah.
Yeah, but
what you're
just
thinking,
just
like a
the end,
separate-
right?
If the-
Like the rest of it can still
if
happen,
the-
right?
If the
Mm.
apocalypse isn't stopped, you can't get any more drugs.
Well, that settles it. Okay, then what do we do?
We
Yeah.
potentially may need to use your dragon space laser in 6 weeks.
Sure, that's
Yeah.
that's arrangeable. Wait, 6 weeks?
Yeah, that's when we're gonna go, go to occultation and disrupt the apocalypse.
We might be a bit busy. We will see how it goes. We will still have to do some maintenance. It's not entirely sure if it's
Okay, well,
working.
Okay, what
Potentially-
can we do to speed that up?
Yeah, we could get some. Is it? How big is it? Actually, it was huge, right? Out of game.
Wait,
Yeah.
give me a second. I will get the manual and
Ooh.
evil.
That's a manual.
It's
Yeah,
like a
course it's gonna be a
2
manual.
by 8 foot tall box. It's gigantic. He will literally scrape a entire box, and he will open the lid, and you see a shit ton of drawn papers of like blueprints and shit.
Oh wow.
Well, if you guys could start working on these, we are not really good at reading, so if you.
All right, everybody. Let me hold on. More wine. Okay, I read better when I'm drunk. All right, so let's
We
see
did
here.
I saw that.
Sorry, who did that?
Yeah, I will start kind of investigating
Wait.
the papers and going through it as well.
Wait,
The
you did what?
minute, the minute you did that, somebody did like a fire effect on the map, and I saw
Yeah.
it in the corner of my fucking eye.
Oh, I didn't even see
That
that.
was that was Martin, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
Martin,
cool.
why?
he's so good at doing the effects.
So I'm just gonna how does this work? Because Will is gonna actually do his damnedest to try to read.
It's gonna be months
Henry-
and months
Henry-
of research. Like it's
Oh, really?
Okay.
it's literally like probably compared to Our world's probably the entirety of Wikipedia alone.
Okay,
Mm,
here's what we'll do. Henry will start speaking. We have some contacts we will send your way. Okay, how about that?
Sure.
Yeah, we'll send some
Any hint is
people
good.
over the next day or so to come speak to you. We'll give them the code word of
No,
summer
no,
fruit.
we can't.
Okay, if
Summer
somebody
fruits.
starts mentioning summer fruits to you, you know it's yes.
You know,
Okay.
we'll make it easier. We'll say
Yeah, sure,
watermelon.
sure.
Specifically watermelon. Just that's the specific fruit.
Yes. They'll
Watermelon.
explain the situation to you, and will be great to have your input. I'll take one of Will's sending stones, or Henry will, and just say, Mr. Gold, this is Dr. Henry Jones. We may need you to send some, let's say, political envoys to Zipper's Dream to speak to the king. He may be on board with our mission. And I'll give the stone back.
Later, as it goes back into like the back of holding, you'll hear it ring back like, oh great, that's the, and it's gone. You know it's.
Oh shit. Okay.
that
Wait,
is.
could you repeat that? Shit. Hold on. I'll pick it up.
You
Could
already
repeat again?
you already hang up. No, it's.
Ah, fuck. All right, we'll do it. We're going to occultation anyway to talk to him. Anyway, all right, Leonardo. With that being said, thank you, and we will be sending some people your way shortly. They will mention watermelons, and then you can start really gearing for the really good apocalypse.
I mean, if you want, will you like us to take the manual for us to find someone to actually understand it and get
This is
back
our
to you?
only copy. If this gets, we
We
have to keep it. That's one of my
ways,
duties as king. It's kind of annoying.
we have ways of
Yeah,
getting
we-
to the manual. It's fine.
All right.
Also, Dr. Jones, really quickly, stare at this manual. Your memories. We just then in case somebody needs to look through. Yep.
I mean, we can go to the
Okay.
library and get
I'm
a
just
copy.
gonna
do that.
and then we're just gonna
Mm.
skim pages.
Yeah,
just,
that's a good.
there we go. There we go. There we go.
We could get a copy from the
Okay.
library, actually.
Well, no, I'm just saying, like, we could use his memories to create a copy in case if you're at least somewhat close to a copy.
I know, but how
That
long will
won't be
that
necessary,
take,
Will.
though?
Okay, well, all right.
We
then
can just
fine.
find it in the library.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you, Your Highness. We'll be on our way.
It's been a pleasure to see you again, my lord.
I have mixed emotions, so I don't know what to say. So
Bye, Leonardo.
bye.
It's like,
That may have been our weirdest encounter.
I mean, no. I think we've had weirder. You know, I think
Mm,
we've had stranger.
yeah, that was.
Anyway,
I mean,
yeah,
he
I
was kind of
mean-
on board. Was kind of right. That
I
was
mean, I
good.
think he was just on board with having the apocalypse, and he was on board with.
Yeah, I mean,
Well-
we could organize some kind of post-apocalyptic party with the trolls and the circus and kind of make a whole thing for them. Just
I mean,
as a payoff
we could just
afterwards.
we could just do that afterwards. Anyway, to the train station. We're gonna go to occultation. We're gonna check on Mr. Gold, and hopefully we can talk to him some more and make sure everything's going well with the explosives.
Well, Mr. Gold is in Lockwind, so
I thought he was in occultation.
Nope. That's Mr. Gilbert.
All right.
we
Then
can go.
We'll just,
Is one
we'll
stop.
just have to take multiple trains, right? Because
No, it's just one stop to there. They're all connected. So Super's Dream is connected to both Occultation
okay.
and Lockwind.
Then we'll just go. Yeah, my bad. We'll go to Lockwind then.
Sure.
Cool, yes.
Another train ride away to Lockwind. With that, yeah, you guys will once again go to the elevator into the pit, and we'll be headed towards the Golden Lair. Once again, just let it through. You go to Mr. Gold's office, who's just chilling there alone.
Hi, Mr. Gold.
Oh, hi.
Good work, gentlemen. That's we're already getting the shipment of the explosives faster than they were normally working as. So, don't know what you guys did, but it was wonderful.
Yeah, no, I think us burning those boats in the span of an hour was really freaking them out. So I think they were just like, "Oh no, we better not," you know. So
You didn't have any boats like doing any jobs up there.
Yeah, actually, that's a
like,
good point.
you
Were
know?
those weren't yours? Were they north of Opportunity at that tiny
Oh, I have no
island?
business in that city. That city is not for me. That's
Yeah, no, it is a bit of a weird place. Okay, good. Okay, thank.
You don't see
Big
the
time.
opportunity in this? Sorry, I hate myself.
remember to not give you the point of inspiration next
Yeah,
week.
yeah.
Who
Yeah,
was
don't.
the Will?
Yeah.
Who was
-1,
okay?
yeah.
Luke, who said that? Was that actually Malcolm or is that Dr. Jones?
That's Dr. Jones.
Yeah.
Let's look at Dr. Jones.
I can see
That-
that. Yeah.
Dr. Jones, we have some serious work to do here. What the heck? Who starts a conversation with that? Anyway, if we could just get back to business. Yeah. So that being said, we do need a favor from you, though. Or wait, the Sending Stone conversation. Did we tell him about the Zipper's Dream area?
Yeah, we did. We did.
Mhm.
We did. Okay. Yeah.
Henry saw it.
Yeah, what did you mean with that?
So there's a giant laser that destroyed a
A
mountain
weapon.
and unleashed a dragon. If we could help them finish it faster, that would make our lives possibly easier and give us another avenue to interrupt the Emperor's stuff.
Zipper's Dream has a dragon-based laser. If
It does,
an obelisk
yeah.
stone, which is a rare mineral for magical construct, is placed inside dragon tower city thing, it can cause a large explosion.
so you have a dragon laser device that summons dragons.
No,
it
it
doesn't
blows a
summon a
giant, massive fucking hole. It happened to summon a dragon one time,
It
but
just-
that was because the dragon was
yes,
in.
it
Yeah,
just
the dragon
happened.
was underneath.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it was a
it
coincidence.
destroyed a mountain that just happened to have a dragon underneath it.
I mean, unless you know
That
of another
makes
mountain
sense.
that's hiding another dragon, then we could try it again. But I mean, otherwise, I'm not entirely sure.
Mm. But it was huge destruction. It could be useful as a backup or something. I mean, you know better than
I
us
agree.
about war.
Some say the mountain is still on fire, and it has been months.
Yeah, there needs to be a
Mhm.
serious waterman change situation to this.
Yeah, we're the waterman.
Anyway, that's even further reason we need to get rid of the administration.
Oh, those
Anyway.
are on the Moor Bridge. That's all the way at the other side. So that's why
Oh damn, no
it
wonder.
takes forever.
Yep. Anyway, so with that being said, Mr. Gold, we were wondering if you would have any insight or possible suggestions or possible resources. Oh, that's cool. Possible resources that we could have towards speeding that up.
Charging.
Oh, that was cool.
Okay.
The
Yeah.
timing of that, as soon as
Charging. That would be one way to end the campaign. Just
All right.
Yeah.
Just have Siri just fucking narrate.
like I have some smart asses, in the University of Invention. I guess I could send those guys, see if they can
Yes.
fix it somehow. quicker.
Potentially, they need to use the code word watermelon.
Yes. Because
Why would they need
otherwise,
any code word?
Because we wanted to make sure they're our guys and not, the Emperor's guys.
Because we have 7, that's why.
Yeah, we
Also-
told the king that would be
Yeah.
what
And the
would be,
king's
they
name
would
is
be saying.
Leonard, though.
Also,
Okay.
the people in Zipper's Dream are not mentally well.
Well,
And as
actually, they're
such-
better off than they used to be. Actually.
Yeah, I know
Yes,
the type
however,
of people that are from.
They are
Zipper's.
heavily implemented.
Intoxicated. Yeah.
Yes, by various narcotics, and as such,
Mm.
I mean, I don't see
Fucking
what's wrong with
well, when we have
narcotics,
fun.
to be honest.
Yeah,
I'm
they
totally
was a
fine,
mine, right?
and I-
They mine
either way,
souls and turn into drugs, right? Something like that.
either way, they are quite heavily inebriated, and having a standard conversation with them is fucking immense.
I don't know what you're talking about. It's easy for me. I don't know what you guys are struggling with.
So we
Yeah.
had to do something.
Okay. Sure, I will give the message to an envoy of nerds that are going to help to see if they can.
Make sure there's at least one alcoholic in those there.
Yeah, it would be good to send a couple of alcoholics in.
I will also send some local alcoholics, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah,
that
they
that
love
would be great. Yeah,
drugs and
they
partying.
would.
Yeah.
They would have a great time.
Sorry, I'm just. So we're
2 days
sending
later, it's going to explode. It will explode.
we're
If
sending
you have any
two. 2 nerds.
No,
And
it's
the
not
local
just two. We're sending some nerds, a bunch of nerds.
Make sure
Like
it's
a group
mad
of
scientist.
scientists, you know.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
the mad ones with the
And the
crazy
local-
hair and like kind of eyes.
Yeah,
For the
just true
customers.
drunkards that are just, you know.
And just some
Okay.
drunkards that are just, you know.
Yeah. That's sure.
Oh,
With the code
thanks for
name
your
Watermelon.
support.
Well, that was all we came for. I mean, hopefully the explosion's coming on nicely. I mean, opportunity should be scared shitless of work. I mean, if you'd like to see it, Henry can provide.
Yeah, it would be cool. And we'll just take it.
In the meantime, maybe I mean, I'm not sure if everyone will be up for it, but maybe if there is something that is not too shady that you need some group of adventurers to do for you, maybe we could do something, right? I feel like it would be nice to have a good fight with some creature or something.
Well, no, I got kind of everything here under control.
Yeah,
There are
we're gonna
few.
talk to the Brute Lord. I'm sure he's got something.
Yeah, actually, we haven't checked in the Brood Lord in a solid while, actually. That is a good point. Well, Mr. Gold, thank you very much for your time. Hopefully, you're enjoying the localness here. And you
I'm
have-
sorry, what? The localness?
You know, Kai, the area around, you know, just being in the moment, present.
Yeah, they're right next
Actually,
to.
I'm just writing that in my notebook. I'm learning new words, so I'm going to write it down.
Localness, yeah.
Yeah.
On that
Yeah,
thought, I think I need
Loch
to
Ness
use
Day.
the bath. May I use your bathroom, Mr. Gold?
Mark is more confused on why. That's.
I just want to go inside a bathroom and check if the corpse of Wayland is inside the box of Zipper still, or is
Oh,
Zipper
sure.
taking it.
But has you
yeah.
do now, right now.
I mean, that's what Soul is like, right? I just imagine, like, oh shit, what if?
He's just leaving.
He's just like,
He's just leaving rooms the whole time. We don't know what he's doing.
Yeah, no one
I
knows.
Yes.
know. It's just, you keep having Soul do the most shady shit all the time. It's
Yeah.
like,
So he will. So while everyone is talking, he's thinking on his mind like a whole conversation. I think, wow, I have to check it now. No, it's not a good time. No, I should do it. And then I'll go like, oh, can I use your toilet? All of a sudden.
Yeah, it's still there. It's
Yeah.
just
Soul
without
have-
context. This is
Awesome.
weird to drop, man.
Yeah. 10 minutes
That's
later,
so
because I
wild.
need to take the armor off, and stuff. Like 12 minutes later, I will say,
What?
probably I'll come back.
You know, he's been constipated, so he takes a while
Look,
sometimes.
we're trying to
Yeah.
get more fiber into his diet. We're trying to make it part of. You
Yeah,
know, the
he's just
pro
eating meat all the
diet, you
time.
know,
Oh,
it's a
no.
very brutal way of life. You know, it's just
That's horrible.
when you're
We're giving you like a reason to be so
I
dumb.
know, we're giving you an excuse. It's like, listen, when you reach that delicate age of 20 and your guts just start going, you know, it's just a terrible sight.
I mean, you must know you're like 1,000 years old. How old
I
are you?
know. Okay, wait, are you asking the actual player or is Kai just fucking around? 'Cause I'm confused.
No, I'm asking the dragon.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Like, yeah, he's just more like, why are you guys having this conversation in my fucking office? Like,
Look, Mr. Gold.
I mean, we don't want to go that way because it's going to be smelly, and then if we go that way, it's going to be awkward. So we're just being here for like a few minutes. If that's okay.
You hear like a weird like poof, 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 as Soul kicked the body of Wayland a few times and then kind of comes.
I mean, you see, he really has to push. Yeah.
You know,
Big
you
man,
should get
yeah.
in there and show it who's boss. That's right. And Will's just gonna
It's like
yell
a
him.
SpongeBob kind of thing.
Mr. God is regretting his choices.
Thank you for that. Whenever you guys are ready,
Yep.
Oh, are you lighter now? Let's go. Yeah.
I will have cast prestidigitation on myself to smell like the kind of like scented toilet paper. There's really annoying smell.
I love how gradually more chaotic the group has become with Will's influence. I fucking love it. 10 out of 10. I'm just fucking. Anyway, so we're going now. We're leaving. And,
yeah, that's great. Thanks. And,
Yep.
Okay,
you guys will leave.
Yeah. Bye, Mr. Ghost. And then, right. Okay.
Good day.
We might want to go outside town if we're gonna go check on the Brood Lord, though. I imagine he's gonna freak people out if we call him.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
good point.
You think?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, how happy would you be to see the Broodlord?
I mean, I'm still not 100% on the Broodlord's side here.
I believe there is a
mean-
forest between here and Lirador. Maybe we could go to that forest there. It's not far away. Could
No,
take
that's
a
a
nice
position.
stroll.
We're in Lockwind.
Oh,
We're
we're
in
in
Lockwood right
Lockwin.
now,
Okay, so
yeah,
then
we're
we
in
could go
Lockwood
to
right now.
your
So we can go
to
up
your
here.
Yeah,
forest.
we'll,
there.
Yeah.
we'll just go to Kai. We'll go to Kai's place. Kai, do you
Yeah,
want
nice.
to actually try to travel there? Or do you want to use the tree thing, or how do you want to do this?
We can use the trees too.
All right, we'll do the tree thing. You know, we'll make like a tree and leave.
Oh, you got it right. Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, if I'm losing out on inspiration,
So,
can
Luke-
Joey lose out on
Yeah,
inspiration?
Luke, hey, you're not alone now. Joey, have lost an
Yeah.
inspiration point.
I'm
Should
just
get
thinking
some,
to stop giving away inspiration points at all. We will just play the
You know
game
what?
still,
That's
but no
fair.
one gets the point of inspiration.
No.
please.
We just have
Oh wait,
permanent
no, Cisco, did you
disadvantage
see
on
the start of the game?
No, I missed it. I'm afraid.
Oh yeah. that was
Okay,
great, yeah.
guess what is the show about? That's I'm
Yeah,
too
we can do that
curious.
real quick. Yeah.
It's a horror show about kids discovering aliens or some kind of exploring kids, like going to scary places and stuff like that, like a Scooby-Doo kind of thing, right?
Holy shit! Okay,
That's what I said. Yeah.
that
I
deserves a
totally
point of
did it.
inspiration. Cisco, take
Are
it.
you
Good
serious?
job. Sure, why
Wow.
not?
That is
Why
actually
not?
really close. Yeah. That's
I mean,
what
it's got
said
a
too.
horror kind of like Ravenloft looking
Yeah.
castle there in the background. Something. Okay.
Good
And
enough
an
with me.
alien looking
That's
thing.
sure.
Thank you.
You deserve it.
Oh wow.
I won't go over it
Anyway.
again what the show is about. You can Google it
Yeah,
yourself later.
I-
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
it'll be a-
I'm gonna watch it, of course. Sorry, I was just
No
at that
worries.
point I was bird sitting.
It's cool.
Just quickly as well, so we could. I would like to get some picnic supplies so we can have like a little picnic on the woods. Yeah.
I think we already teleported.
Oh no! What do you mean?
Martin literally posted the spell. I mean, we could say
up to you.
retroactively that you just
Yeah, if
locked
Mark is
it.
okay with it, just for fun and giggles, nothing major, but
Sure.
as it feels
Yep,
that we're just
you get a
traveling up and
nice
down.
picnic set and such.
Yeah.
Don't know what you all want.
Let's say 5 gold with the basket and everything.
I-
Nice basket.
That's
Five
super
gold.
overpriced, but
That-
sure,
that is-
take it. Yeah.
Okay.
I
cool.
mean,
Yeah, a posh picnic with like truffle, kind of like toast and kind of nice.
it's like you're
camembert
buying a
and, yeah,
2002 Honda Civic for like
truffles.
$300,000.
Oh,
That is the equivalent of the situation here.
cool.
Anyway,
Nice.
so we're in Kai's forest. Will's gonna. All right, Clive. I need you to get the Broodlord over here.
Sure. Clive will do his telekinetic powers
Yep.
to eventually summon a Broodlord. Oh wait, fuck. Before we do that, this is important.
Oh yeah.
Roll 1d3, someone. Let's determine who's here.
I'll do it. I'll do it.
Oh,
No.
nice.
1d3. The snare. I got a 2.
2, that means it's
Oh.
Ferdolf.
Fair enough.
Oh.
It's been a long time since we saw him.
Yeah, Ferdolf. It's been.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's my stuff? Oh fuck, where is he? This will take a little while.
No
No worries.
worries.
So,
I
anyway,
did
look,
find Clive.
All I'm saying, all I'm
Yeah,
saying,
all that's
guys,
good.
is that while we're waiting for the Broodlord, if we introduce the concept of poker dice to the Broodlord, and he goes back to his realm, does that mean that we've introduced poker dice to another realm?
I think so, right?
Yeah, because if it never existed, and if you make a thing that never existed and it persists, that means legacy. So, by mentioning poker dice, we are creating a legacy with the Broodlord that persists across space.
I don't think the Broodlord is all that interested in gambling.
He's moving in a South Park kind of way. It's kind of freaking me out. He's doing this.
Oh,
Yeah, I have
doing
so
that.
many more
Yeah, doing
options
that.
now. I can make it so realistic. I can do so many cool things now with the new Roll 20.
Should be Canadian, kind of moving them up. Like
He's doing the little bounce movement.
Yeah.
I did it before. Nah, it's gonna be too much effort to do it right now.
Yeah, you did it once, but it was amazing.
Yeah, wait.
That
Yeah,
could
but
be the
I found the
answer
guy.
that
I
we
found the
for
guy.
later.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Yeah.
This I did it like this then. Yeah. Like,
Yeah,
where-
yeah.
Hello.
That's the one. Yeah, that was the one.
But
Yeah.
get out of here. You're not
Okay.
supposed to be here. But yeah, Ferret Elf
Right.
is here. He's
Okay, Elf.
just chilling. Oh, Kai and yeah. How you
The
doing?
crows, yeah.
Yes, that's
Oh, hi.
yes.
Nice to see you. How
Nice.
is it going? Master.
Great so far. Oh, I'm not no master anymore. Kai is
No.
now. Like we.
Yeah, ex-master. So we told you. Yeah, former master. Yeah.
Sure, whatever.
Past master.
Archdruid. Former Archdruid. Will that be better?
Mm,
Just call me Ferret Elf, man. That's
retrograde
alright.
druid.
No.
Okay.
So, Kai, what brings you back?
Oh, we're going to talk to the Brood Lord. He's coming over. It's kind of weird, but he should be fine.
Oh yeah, I've met him before.
Yeah.
Thanks
He
for
helps
that.
with the trees. Yeah.
Cool. Well, anyway, then I will go back to daydreaming if you don't mind. Then.
Can I have some of the good, like, in the back? The ones that you keep in the back. Just a few, like,
You can make an insight check.
God damn it.
Oh,
Fair
I'm gonna
enough.
say this. No, I'm gonna be like, listen, Kai, you are one of the best heads.
I
of
don't.
what was that?
He definitely
My-
did not smoke all of the weed.
Don't.
No.
I'm not giving you bardic for that. Nope. You don't deserve it for that shit.
Like,
We were running low, I guess.
yeah, very low.
Uh,
Already, yeah.
Okay.
it's-
well, next time, I need some, because I haven't
you
been
know-
in touch with.
Not sure if we will have them again, but we will
Can
see.
you not grow some, Kai, with their seeds or something like that? I think
Yeah, we grow
need it
lots,
for the-
but then we smoke it, so we have to.
we need
it's
it for
a
the
whole
library,
circle. You want us for the? I mean, we
Yeah,
already
because that's
gave
what
him
we
some.
paid him already. But if we go again, he's gonna want more, obviously. Otherwise, we're not gonna be able to go.
No, but I gave him the cheap stuff. We have lots of that.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, it was just the mushrooms. This is like more.
Y'all have some serious drug problems.
What? We can stop anytime. We use it to contact with nature.
Listen, look, I am a fine dining individual, okay? This is called a Schmurgenflurgen, okay? It is very Tyrannian Republic. It's very exotic. Meanwhile, you guys are literally just picking on the ground and being like, yep, we're gonna ingest that. Your body's a temple. You should treat it that way.
Sol is kind of gonna
No.
sit on the ground
I've been-
and start rolling a joint.
Like, I've seen pictures of Temple. That place sucks.
Yes, Henry will add. You do know most of the temples I explore are, ancient and crumbling.
Yes, but you should respect that.
Good
Anyway, why are
luck.
we
The
here?
Broodlord is here.
We need to speak to the Broodlord, right?
Yep, the
Yeah,
Broodlord
we're
has
just waiting
arrived.
for the bullet to appear from under our feet.
Yeah, maybe I can find him, but you know what? He just arrived. He's there.
I mean, we'll theater the minded if you want. That's also fine too. I mean,
Yeah.
I think I almost have it because I see a lot of. Oh yeah, there he is.
So,
There he
okay,
is. Boop.
Okay, you found it. All right, sweet. Yep. I'll be
You're
like, hello
realistic.
again.
How nice to see you.
Greetings. You
How you doing?
wish to meet?
Yes,
yeah.
we came to update you about plans. We're moving ahead.
I've made contact with what you call Mr. Gilhart. He helps evolve Brood to another level.
That's concerning.
I mean, tomato. Anyway, glad to hear
Well,
things
it's
are
part
going
of
well,
the
though.
plan. You guys know that.
Yes, we do. Anyway, we also wanted to tell you about this construct that's going on in Zipper's dream. I don't know if your absorption capabilities works with inanimate objects, but if in the worst case scenario, would you be able to learn from that if you were to go see it somehow?
Potentially not already working out with Mr. Gilhart.
Okay, well that was one option. The other one is that we did want to make you aware of those plans with that, and besides that, Clive's doing well, as you can see. He's growing. He's thriving.
Great Clive
Can you do that again? Please do that again. We need to make that a fucking thank you, Luke, so much.
Yeah, don't worry.
Oh man. Anyway,
Anything
right,
else you needed?
yeah, so that's actually what we were gonna ask you. Is there anything that you need from us regarding any upgrades or anything like that? Like, those creatures that we killed, we could go on another mission before we try to do any further plans.
Not really. Have evolved to a level I could take out any creature myself efficiently. No more
Does that
fear
include the
of
Emperor?
dying.
Does that include the Emperor?
Potentially. Not sure what his power level is. We have evolved to a very well efficient swarm. Capable of taking out large armies. But I have one request that I've been unavailable to find. You once mentioned this magical stuff.
Which magical stuff? Because we did mention,
You once were told there are wizards and such. You guys explained this to him already once.
We did, yes.
We gave him a wizard. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I could potentially use that evolve swarm to another new level, extra powerful new abilities.
Would you need it to be alive?
No, only needs the bioessence.
I'll kind of for a second look at everyone. I'll say, just 1 second, just a group talk. And I'll ask everyone if we should give him Wayland's corpse that I have.
Yeah, if you're okay with that,
it will be a good use to kind of defile his essence to make it into something he would hate to be.
And plus, remember, Wayland is very powerful. He did give us for our money, so
that and we have we have his spell, so we go where we want it.
So
if everyone is cool with that, I will actually suggest that.
If it helps you be at peace, so
Henry will probably say that is probably a better use of his corpse than what you were originally planning just for Soul.
I know.
Yeah,
so listen, you can only beat your meat of the stepfather for so long. I'm just saying, it's not a very appropriate thing to do in the bathroom, son.
I know. I thought that no one noticed of them.
We can hear you going vigorously in there. I mean, we get it. You're a young man.
I know. I need to let go of my anger and just realize I think it's a good way to.
It'll be a much better release for you.
Yeah, I think so.
This, Joey, for the love of God.
Are you okay with that, Kai? Do you think for me to release myself is a good idea? No, we're just going into
it. Cisco picked up what I was putting down.
We all picked it up.
Sure. Release away.
All right. So I'll kind of say the names. Cassandra Loom, and then the box will appear, and I'll just drag the corpse out, kind of dragging it from the ropes into the floor. I say, oh look, I gathered the remains of a very powerful evil wizard. That's the only problem. So just maybe you don't want to use the evilness of him. They might be really vicious.
He's already eating it.
Oh no!
I mean, do you want any whiskey with that? He
just eats it whole, he just has it by its legs and just shoves it in.
Yeah, you probably heal the bangles that he wear and all this kind of crunching jewelry,
that's all will drop all out of his mouth as he, that gets left behind. He only eats the skin.
I see you're not a big chewer. I respect that. Just.
Well, after he has consumed it, you do notice some different appearances around him, you do see this magical runes start appearing around him, he has obtained some magical properties. It's by the feels of it, and
it could be fun, Mark, if you're okay with it, because Wayland had all these weird tattoos on himself, cylindrical tattoos and stuff like that were like runny kind of looking. So maybe he could get that from him if that was okay.
Yeah, sure. He has some gang tattoos now. Yep.
It's like evil wizard tattoos kind of thing. Yeah.
It's MS-13.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, I was 13 on his knuckles.
Oh,
Too soon?
I don't know. It was like. I feel it's in the news.
Well, just as long as we're all aware, his Photoshop.
It's clearly photoshopped. So
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, we photoshopped it into the Brute Lord.
we will do that later. Yeah, sure.
Fucking hell.
Ken sends new magical powers. Still confusing. We'll have to experiment a bit, but thanks for this.
Yeah, no problem. Hopefully that'll make you strong enough to fight the big E, and then, we can move you on to bigger and better things.
Like we
speaking
discussed,
of,
yes.
Yes.
this could be something of use to you, and I don't know whether you have the capability to read our language, but we found this recently. I'll take out the book that we got from the old
Wayland?
our team location, because we had a book about
yeah,
the Broodlords. The Broodlords' home in session 95.
Yeah,
I'll give him
I
that.
think I remember that.
Give me a second.
Yeah,
Session
I've
95, you said?
Yeah, I've got a book of the Broodlord's home, found in the Bloodhunter's laboratory, session 95 in the bag of holding.
Probably makes sense, yeah. I kind of get what you're going with it. Like, it's not a book about that, but it's, it contains information about it.
Yeah.
Or probably how the universe works, basically. So, will take a little bit. If you want to take the book, if he...
And that'll be that. Yeah, I'll just give it him.
Yep, let's
Sure.
give him the book.
We'll write that down. Let's see.
Right.
Cool. You guys have any
Well, I
other
mean-
business?
No, I think that's it.
Yeah. I don't think. Yeah, just hang out for a little bit here.
Wonderful. Then we'll meet you all soon.
Alright,
And he
perfect.
just turns
See you
around
in
and
about
leaves.
6 weeks.
Yep.
Yep.
That's settled.
Oh,
You guys
oh,
are
actually,
pretty-
before he goes as well, I
Ugh.
could try. Could you
Makes
actually
sense.
eat the magic of ascending stone? So then that way you could do ascendings to us if you need to.
I mean, we speak to him through Clive mainly.
Yeah, but I'm just saying if there was a situation that Clyde was compromised because sometimes he dies and then it takes us a while to bring him back and we
True.
need him as an emergency, maybe if he could eat the sending stone. Maybe he
I
could.
think we've already given him a standing stone.
I think we have.
Actually, yeah.
Probably
Okay,
he
yeah.
has.
All
Like
right,
he
so
doesn't have
before
to eat it. He can just use the sentence.
Yeah, actually, it's true. He just needs to eat it and then use it, right? Cool.
Here, eat this
Why,
stone.
Brute Lord?
Yep. Okay, great. And he's gone again. Well, the brute just
So,
got
cheap wheat,
magically
Kai?
abilities.
Please.
Okay,
Nice.
I get some from the back.
Yep, you get
That's
some.
Some okay wheat. It's not the
Yeah,
best.
some
but
non-blend. You know, it's just
Yeah.
not mixed anything. It's just normal. Yeah. Well, yeah. As you all will be getting high, we will be getting off, I guess.
Yeah. I
This
think
is where we
so.
will end the session then for now.
I think this is a good
Cool.
spot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
also, probably going to be the last session for a few weeks in terms of the Eye of
Oh, yeah,
Observation.
that's true.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because we have to
because,
discuss it because as next week is definitely a no-go.
Yeah, but we
Yeah.
for 2 weeks.
Oh yeah, fuck! I cannot do
Yeah,
this.
yeah, me too. That's why I come back on the Wednesday actually off in 2 weeks. Yeah.
So we
So
probably
it might be a bit.
yeah. So yeah, with that out of the way, then we won't be back for like probably 2 weeks, I guess. Maybe only
Yeah, I
1 week.
think also as well, just quickly to mention here, even though it doesn't matter, that they will not be hard of work as well, actually, because I will be away, so I won't be able to DM. So yeah.
Already this Sunday, so
This Sunday, because my back is very likely they won't be either. I need to still think about it, but either way, for 2 weeks after that, we will have none, or probably these 2 weeks. So yeah.
then we still have at least a Tuesday game going, I believe still. So zodat we otherwise.
Mo is running it for you guys. So
yeah, nice.
Okay.
So we will be back in a few weeks. Yeah, with that out of the way, yeah, thanks to Joseph B. Strauss and one of Joey great-great-grandfathers for the Golden Gate Bridge. And yeah, take it easy, stay magical, and yeah, hopefully see you then in a few weeks.
Take care.
Otherwise-
Yeah, bye.
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 Wait.